Well, thump my bungus and spread my thick ass. This Tuesday, we're expecting high winds and heavy flooding. And if y'all think I ain't gonna head down to Pleasant Mart to get sucked sideways, then y'all got me f***ed up.
My name is Jeff.
Welcome to World Class Bullshitters, the epitome of pop culture. I'm your host, Jeff Hicks, and with me tonight is the one, the only, Dion Green. And he's muted.
Baby, boys and girls, children of all ages. Just when you thought you missed us, just when you thought that we were gone forever, we're back, bringing the light back in your life. And still, Shedeur Sanders is still number 3 on the depth chart. Legendary.
It is, Dion. It is indeed. But another man who is legendary. You know him, you love him. He's American Ramrod coach, Kendo Slice.
Very happy to be here on Thursday night. I wish that was my local weather forecast, but I don't know what it is. I don't watch the news. And, yeah, how bad is it when you go from Waka Flacco Flame over there to Dylan Harper or whatever, and you get passed over if you're old Shedeur? I guess we'll see what happens.
We will indeed. As Kendo beep boops out. Folks, we are celebrating 10 years of WCBS in 3 weeks, so we thought we'd take you back down memory lane to Robo Kendo from a time where the robot was still in style. But folks, don't worry. On the 23rd of October, we'll be celebrating 10 years of WCBS. Now, just a quick piece of news in terms of housekeeping. We will not be live on the 21st. That's my birthday. I'm going out for that. So no primetime live. None of that on Tuesday the 21st. But we'll be back this coming Tuesday with a new episode. I was just a bit under the weather, so that's why we didn't have the episode. Speaking of under the weather, Nick is not under the weather. His computer was. He's restarting it, and he'll be here in just a moment. But we didn't want to make you guys wait any longer because we had a word of the day from our friend Shrubbles08, and it's a good one because it's officially Schlocktoberfest here on the channel. This year we're doing it a little differently. We're doing 31 days again, but it's in shorts. It's home media related. It is Did You Know Home Video Edition. So every day at 7:45 p.m. I've been dropping a short that is horror related from the Collector's Crypt, but it gives you a little Did You Know information about original home video releases, and then you can see if I have the newest version or a moderately new version. And we'll talk about those in greater detail at a later date during this month. But that's all we need to tell you about Schlocktoberfest. In terms of everything else, we're on schedule. We just dropped a video about an hour ago, so make sure you guys are checking out all that world-class content the minute it drops. We need you guys to help it reach the top of the charts, and together we can take over the world. But here's a great thing about next week. It's a themed week here on the channel. Next week is Tron Week. I've been working on a video about Tron, how Disney screwed up 2 times. Are they going to screw up a 3rd time? Well, watch the video, find out, and then we'll talk about that next Thursday when we review the film live here on the show. I'll take care of the tickets, and we'll be watching that. Well, we won't be watching it together. I wish we could get all 203,000 of you to the theater with us, but I really don't want to give Disney that much cash. So I'll let you know what I think next week, and we'll be back to report to you guys. But Dion, I wanted to tell you about this. Saturday, I was a little inebriated, and I sat down and I did a double feature of Tron and Tron Legacy. Now,
Ooh.
Tron was always a classic, but it looks really good right now, the way they've remastered it. And Legacy always was a 10 in terms of visuals. But, man, I gotta say, it just hit the right spot. I'm on the Tron train. I even looked into getting some of those vintage action figures. They're $400 a piece, so I ain't paying that. But I'm loving Tron again. Nick, what's
Good,
up, buddy?
Man.
Nothing much,
that's-
man. Nothing much.
Nick.
Had to reboot the old comp, and you know how Microsoft is. They gotta, they love to do it at the most inconvenient time possible.
They're going to charge you 50% more to restart your computer soon.
Jesus Christ, you're not kidding. I'm gonna go to fucking Linux. I swear to God.
Anyway, Dion, what were you going to say about Tron?
Oh no, just that I've you know me, I've always been a Tron guy. I'm not a hardcore Tron guy, but I love, obviously the original Jeff Bridges and that '80s flair, and then obviously with it being I have the HD version on Disney Plus, and last time I watched it, Hillary and I got high. She fell asleep, and I ended up watching. Like, damn, I do love this movie. And then obviously Legacy. We were in college when it came out. We all went and saw it together. So that alone, and it being pretty damn good, always stuck with me too. So later Tron stuff wasn't that good. But I love me some Tron. I'm glad to see that you're getting back in the, let's go users, back in the saddle.
You damn right. It feels right to watch a good movie, no matter what studio made it. And if you got a 4K TV, it streams in 4K. It looks super crisp.
Nice.
Nick, are you going to see Ares next week, or am I solo on that one?
No, I'm gonna go with you, buddy. I mean, I had a whole Tron costume at fucking Dragon Con, so I got to do it.
I would hope so. Folks, Nick built a data disc, and it is the most bitchin' data disc ever.
No. I didn't build it. I bought it. I don't want to get no shit.
Did I not watch you put parts into it and do all this other shit? You bought it?
You saw me. No. You saw me put the jacket together. That's what you saw.
I don't remember. Wait, no. I watched you order some specialty battery. That's what I saw.
That's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah, I put the battery into the jacket. If you want, I can go get it and have it on camera here in a second.
Save it for next week. We got to give people something to count down for. Everybody's lives are great, I hope, but more people are curious to know what Nick's jacket looks like. So join us next week to see that live here on the show.
Yeah. I think because I had to put the jacket together very quickly because Amazon sent me the wrong LED strip and I had to get it overnighted, and I put it together. I think right before we left or the night before we left or something. And I even the kit even came with the mount for the back, so you can put the disc on your back, which is the most frustrating thing to deal with when you're inebriated at Dragon Con.
Yeah,
because you're trying to walk around and the disc is expensive. You're trying not to drop it or anything, and it's just it's on your back. They're mounted, so you're trying to make sure it's in the right place and everything. It was a whole fiasco, but it was fun though. We had a good time.
I should have gone as the grid, Nick. Just wore a checkered pattern. Who are you? I'm the grid. One day I got in. But folks, join us for a trip down memory lane next Thursday night. We'll have Tron, we'll have more. But tonight is why you're here, and we have the word of the day in a moment. But tonight's special feature is we have a bracket battle for you guys, and we want you to all get involved. It's not what's the best movie or the best soundtrack or this and that. It's who's the biggest D-bag in Hollywood. We have a list of 32 contestants, and we're going to vote who is the biggest D-bag in Hollywood. So you guys can vote along with us. We're going to make this fun. This is one last beta test for Bracket Battle before it becomes its own show here on the channel. And there's all kinds of things. We have there's a Super Chat redemption. There's a nostalgic callback that we're going to do where basically if we eliminate somebody you guys like, you can throw us a message and be like, hey, I want them back in and we got to reevaluate it. So you guys have all the power with Bracket Battle. Let's have fun with that, and let's make fun of these people tonight. But let's make fun of some titles, because our friend Shrebbles08 brings us the word of the day. And 'tis the season. The word of the day is pumpkin. Debbie's nice pumpkins. How Stella got her pumpkins back. Hot pumpkin time machine. I spit on your pumpkin. That's an offense in some states. There will be pumpkins and a fist full of pumpkins. All right, guys, it's that season, so I'll start off with a terrible one. There's the new movie with The Rock next week called The Smashing Machine, so I'm going to cheat and say The Smashing Pumpkins.
You motherfucker.
Some like pumpkins hot.
I mean, I do.
Sure.
You like pumpkin
Boss
pie,
pumpkin.
baby.
Well,
Yep.
I bet you 1% of our audience knows what we're referencing every time we talk about Boss blank.
I know Kendra does it just for me, which I appreciate, but it's just one of those things where it's I'm sure like Jeff said, 1% will get it. The other ones will be like, what? Yeah. Fred Williamson, go look it up.
No, man, they thought it was The Boss Baby with Alec Baldwin. Yeah, not a winner.
Blazing Pumpkins.
Trapped in the Pumpkin.
Eternal Pumpkins of the Spotless Mind.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Silence of the Pumpkins.
Sisterhood of the Traveling
Sisterhood of the Traveling Pumpkins. There we go. Yeah.
The Divine Secret of the Yaya Pumpkin Hood.
Both of those are Axel Braun movies. Calm down.
I mean,
can one stay calm while watching an Axel Braun film? Nick, you better check your heart rate. You might be dead over there.
That's true. I might be. I don't know. Let's see. The Pumpkin Connection.
12 Angry Pumpkins.
My Mother
Big
the
Trouble
Pumpkin.
in Little Pumpkin.
Rebel without a pumpkin.
Pumpkin from New York.
I'm gonna get you, pumpkin.
Sounds like a different type of movie.
It is.
You know, it's that type of the season, baby.
Pumpkin Redemption.
All right, final round. Let's see. From Pumpkin with Love.
Ooh. Thunder Pumpkins.
Tinker Tailor Pumpkin Spy.
I like that
Pumpkins
one.
of the Caribbean.
Is that just like a gourd?
No, it's just another Axel Braun movie.
Oh, okay, cool. Some spicy ladies from the Caribbean and their
There you go.
large pumpkin.
Yeah,
folks.
they sound like Dion when he does his impression of Mr. Cleo.
I'm not gonna be able to look her in the eye, but I'm not gonna also complain about it. Just be like, man, you sound just like my buddy from college. That's not a compliment. Now, as you guys know in the chat, first off, thank you for joining us. This is a very interactive show. So tonight we're going to read some of your titles like we always do. So we have Throw Pumpkins from the Train, The Pumpkin Menace, Monty Python and the Search for the Holy Pumpkin, Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Pumpkin, Willy Wonka and the Pumpkin Factory, The Pumpkins Are Not Enough, The Last Pumpkin on the Left, James and the Giant Pumpkin, let's see, On Her Majesty's Secret's Pumpkin, yes, Nick has his pants on, and all right.
It's
For now.
Yeah, it's required for at least the first 30 minutes of the show. So then
Actually, it's only 7 seconds until you're allowed to cuss on YouTube. They changed it in July.
Oh, they did. Oh, okay, all right.
Because in today's video, I start out with a blank screen and I go, well, this is intentional because what I'm about to say is some bullshit, and then it goes on to a rant. So it drained me, but it was fun. Check it out, guys.
Nice.
Now, folks, we have new buttons, so you guys can request those throughout the night. I said there were new ones last week. I've added even more this week. Some might be too spicy for some, but we also have one that's a little higher than Steiner Math because it's over a minute long. So if you guys want to see those, you know what to do. But
Yeah,
let's
Jeff-
start tonight's show.
Jeff did show us those buttons, and they are worth it. They are hilarious, and they are entirely worth your money.
The one is quite violent, but that's okay. I think we're all we all like a
okay.
little blood and guts.
We're all adults here, probably.
Based on our analytics, everyone is at least 23 years old
Hey,
to 65.
I play one every day. It's fine. It's okay.
I got fired from my job as an adult, so I became a world-class bullshitter.
There you go.
Now, briefly, since we've been asked about the Smashing Machine, I don't know if I'll go see it this weekend. I have plans to do nothing, which sounds a lot more exciting than watching The Rock act, which is hard for me to make fun of The Rock because I do love The Rock. But first off, are you guys going to go see the Smashing Machine
Yeah.
eventually?
Yeah. We might not go see it opening week, but we'll go see it eventually.
Yeah, eventually for sure. There's a lot of like Halloween horror things happening in Atlanta. So there's like every theater is showing some old horror movie. So I gotta participate.
Yeah, they're going to show Halloween 2 around here, which I don't know if that's worth going out to see in theaters, but it's also
We're
better
getting the
than
first
Halloween
one.
4 and 5. Oh, you lucky bastard. We're not.
Damn.
And I know
I'm
it's just going to be
away.
like a Blu-ray played over a big projection screen, but I still want to go experience it in theaters with other people.
Yeah.
Now, anyway, the reason The Rock is on the screen is not to briefly talk about his movie. It's The Rock was quoted as saying, all right, let's play it. Let's make this a game. What did The Rock say is the greatest video game of all time? Dion, go.
Oh shit. The Rock probably. Ooh. Wait. All right. Okay. Rock 2025. Dude, Rock said Super Mario Brothers.
The Rock said Super Mario Brothers. Okay. Nick.
F-Zero.
Kendo.
I read the show notes, so I'm finding it hard to cheat. I'm just going to say it's a Billy Madison reference.
Thank you. So, I'm glad you actually read the notes. That was a test. But what The Rock considers the greatest video game of all time is Donkey Kong. So,
Oh my god.
the original arcade machine.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
I took
feel like-
umbrage with that personally because Donkey Kong Country is better in every way.
I feel like,
But-
dude, I feel like whenever The Rock does one of these like interviews and they ask him a question like that, it's always some pandering bullshit. Like, we get it, You want to make more money? Calm down, Rock. Calm down.
I want to interview him and say, what is your favorite video game that you've ever appeared in? And then wait for him to say Spy Hunter, and then ask him what happened to the Spy Hunter film.
I'm still waiting for it. It was gonna be a good
the only
idea. I
one.
thought it was gonna be a fun movie, but nope, never happened.
It should have somebody else besides. It should be a James Bond ripoff. Get like the Thor's brother. He could play that role. The Spy
Yeah, why
Hunter,
not?
right?
Why not? Yeah, he's not married. He's not married to Miley Cyrus anymore. He can afford it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I want to say he dodged a bullet, but he already got into bed with it. So good luck on his recovery. We wish you a speedy recovery, Liam. Right?
Yep.
That's his name. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just wanted to quiz you guys on show notes. But before we get into anything else, our friend Troublesway has a question for Mr. Cleo. Are you up for it, Mr. Cleo, or do you need a minute?
We can, yeah, I'm up for it. I can do it.
All right, I can dig that. So, folks, WCBS has their own psychic extraordinaire. If you call his name, well, don't call Johnny Wishbone because he won't appear. But if you call out the wise Mr. Cleo, he will always appear on Thursday nights.
And when they need to know the future, they called me. Why? Because one, the kids don't lie and call me now. Out of the mercy.
Now,
Well, Nick,
Mr.
you
Cleo,
come in.
let me read you these questions. Mr. Cleo, this comes from Shrubbles08. Will Nick and his family ever take a shower? Also, will there be another purple dongle tossed into a sporting arena again?
For the first one, I'm going to let it slide because you're talking about my boy, and everybody also knows Mr. Cleo loves the Dead Sea. You know what I'm saying? The darkness. So I will leave that to that. Don't make me have to pull out the kiosks. The kiosks don't lie on you. You don't watch your mouth. Let me talk about my Indian homies. But anyway, another purple dongle at a sports arena. Listen, the kids don't lie. I even got to take the kids out for this one. That shit is hilarious. And especially with everything going down on well, not just down under, but in the WNBA. They down there, they whiling over there. So right now, what would be the funniest thing to do? Throw a dongle on the court. Out of mercy.
These have been the wise words of Mr. Cleo. And there was also a request with the Mr. Cleo button, as they always are here on the channel. Here we go. You requested him. It's October, which means it's time for our old pal.
Who's that Pokemon? It's
Me, your old pal Buffalo Jeff. Hello, Dion. Your old pal Buffalo Jeff is back.
Oh,
It's his favorite
this is
time
the
of
relaxed
year.
part of the night. Hey, easy.
Relax your butthole, Dion. 'cause
Hey,
I'm
Oh my
Hey,
god! Oh my god!
Don't make me have to turn on Copilot and squat.
Co-pilot can't help you from me.
Hey,
That's
man.
less uncalled for than that first part of that question.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm not. First of all, I'm not Canadian, and I grew up here, so go fuck yourself.
Did you say you're not Canadian?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a whole thing about Indians going.
As somebody that has
going to Canada and like doing a bunch of terrible shit because they haven't assimilated like I have. So, yeah, that's a whole thing.
How do you assimilate,
Yeah.
Nick, if
As
you're
somebody that
born
has
here?
traveled and roomed with Nick, I can tell you for a fact that man takes a shower.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta address it. That's whatever you hear me say. That's what I mean. That's that internet shit.
Yeah, no, that is an internet.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, no, there are. Trust me, there are some Indians who have come to Canada, from the motherland and who don't know what the fuck soap is. So there's that.
Is it scary? Do they think it burns?
Yeah, I think they think it burns. Well, these are also the people who
Doesn't like it.
Yeah, these are the people who bathe in the fucking Ganges, which is the most polluted river in the entire world.
Isn't that just nature's toilet?
Pretty much. pretty much. They burn bodies in there. They take a crap in there. All the toilets flush there. You know, so yeah, it's a whole thing. But like I said, I was born and yeah, like I said, I was born and grew up here. So go fuck yourself.
I am gonna steer clear of the subcontinent of India. I've seen Octopussy once or twice, which is enough for life. I don't want to go. It doesn't look like a good place, Nick.
Listen, the last time I went was in December of 01. Yeah, the last time I went was in December of 01, and that was for an actual reason. I didn't go just for leisurely crap, and I haven't been after that. So there's a reason.
So, guys, one thing we always talk about here is stuff that affects the consumer, because we all love entertainment and we all love a good value. And so it's a regular thread here on the show that we complain about streaming increased prices or stuff getting out of hand for no more value. But have you guys seen the absolute firestorm on the internet over the last 36 hours that is Xbox, and how they've jacked up the price and how everyone is flipping out?
Yeah, dude, that was gonna be my thing that I was gonna bring up. But yeah, that is wild.
So, what did you think about it?
Well, I mean,
you go first.
It's very. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go first. Is what I said.
Oh, yeah, that is very Microsoft right now, and for them to do it now, especially in this current climate, on top of the amount of time that they have raised the price in the last year alone, or the last 2 years alone, that was a bad move. That was a bad move. I know that the amount of games on there was something that people enjoyed, and obviously a lot of people like to play online who play Xbox, but to jump it up that much, that's wild. That's the best way to piss off your customer base, and make them be like, you know what, I'm gonna save a couple bucks a month. And a lot of times playing online tends to be one of the first to go, because people have no problem playing their own shit.
Now, Nick, Kendo, and I all have Game Pass. What do you think about this?
Had.
Oh, had. Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah. There's there's a place I go to Slick Deals, and they usually have where it's, I think the Game Pass Ultimate is $10 cheaper if you go there and get it through, other means through their website. And I'm thinking I'm going to go through that now, because I'm not going to pay this for this, for Xbox anymore. Everything is getting jacked up now for no reason, and the quality is going down. And if Microsoft wants to play this game, especially with them already cutting off support in the next, I want to say this month, for Windows 10, and forcing you to update to Windows 11, I don't know what they're trying to do. I mean, I get that they need to make another $20 billion this month, but I'm tired of it, man. I'm really getting tired of it. It's getting annoying now. I mean, even Disney just had a thing where they're jacking up the price after they did this whole Kimmel bullshit. It's bad timing. What are you doing?
On our channel anniversary too, Nick.
Yeah, it's terrible. Why are you you guys keep jacking up this price, and you keep pushing this limit of how much can we charge them before they say no? It's it's coming up real quick. Don't you fucking worry.
Yeah, I'll talk about it in a second. But Kendo, you had Game Pass. What changed?
The email I got last night about the price increase. I'm like, oh shit, my Game Pass renews, I think, on the 5th or 6th. I better walk out to the Xbox right now and cancel it so it doesn't renew, because I'm not paying that much money for Xbox Game Pass that I hardly use anymore at this point anyway, because I'm way too busy with other shit. So I'm like, I'm not paying that. Nope, you've lost me. Bye. And so I canceled it. I'm like, I don't need to play online. I like to be able to download games here and there, but I will just go buy the shit that I want to play nowadays and just play by myself, so I don't have to deal with the bullshit.
Yeah, that's where I'm at, because I liked Game Pass because it was $20. You got a whole back catalog of games, and yeah, you get these day one exclusives, but I don't really like Call of Duty anymore. Last year, I was on the Call of Duty bro train. This year, I played it enough, and I went, this game is actually kind of shit. Because I've never had a game that every time I turn it on, it's a new series of commercials. It was, get the Battle Pass. Now Beavis and Butthead are in the game. Play as the Ninja Turtles. Fight Jay and Silent Bob. There goes Cheech and Chong. Shoot Rhea Ripley in the ass. It became the most... Yeah, I did shoot Rhea Ripley in the ass every time I could see her. But it became the most, in-your-face, aggressive, annoying bullshit. And now, I don't mind paying more if it's, more stuff I like. So if it would have been and I don't want to pay this price, and I'm not going to, but if it was Oh, now you can stream in 4K on cloud. Okay, that is a plus. Now you can get DLC included. Okay, well, if it's a game I like and the DLC is included, I guess I'll keep it. But what it is it's, hey, Fortnite. I'm 36. Fuck Fortnite. I tried it one time. I am not spending $10 extra a month for Fortnite. I'm never going to play it. Same thing with their Ubisoft back catalog. I looked through the games. It's like 14 Assassin's Creed games. Guess what? I don't like Assassin's Creed. The last one I liked was Black Flag. Beat it. Done. Don't need any fucking more. And then on top of that, it's like you get 75 day one releases, but they're all bullshit. They don't put out anything new I'm interested in. I still buy my own games. I buy wrestling games. I buy tons of back catalog games. $30 a month is the breaking point. Now, if I could go to GameStop and buy like one of those cards that gives me at least a year or two for the whatever price and I pay it up front, I might actually go that route because I do like cloud gaming and I do like having access to a lot of stuff. I do use the games on Game Pass, but I will look for a way around $30 a month because I don't, as a consumer, I'm getting less. Every way I look at it, I get less. Video games, I get less. Movies on streaming, I get less. Toys, I literally get less. Did you guys know that shrinkflation has hit wrestling figures? I got a new version of The Rock. It looks like the old Rock now. He's tiny, little compared to the other one. And it's the same price, if not more. So all of this crap comes at one time, it feels like. And I love the response, though. People have been canceling left and right to the point where the Microsoft website crashed. So I don't know what's next. Yeah, crashed.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. When you fuck around, you find out, man. I mean, that's the way it is. And I think right now everybody's hitting that peak of like, you want to keep doing this shit. You want to keep raising prices. You want to keep, nickel and diming us. Well, then when we're just gonna quit. And like I said, if people you want to build your own video server, it just takes a laptop and a hard drive. It really does. It's not that difficult. You don't have to go as elaborate as I did, but you can do it. It's it is quite simple.
If you're world class, you will go.
Yeah, no, that's true. Because I mean, I think a price raise happened. When I was ordering all the stuff for mine, and I was like, fuck it, I hit peak like just anger, and I ordered everything in a whim and have it delivered here so I can fix it. And I'm just done. I was done. It's the best thing I ever did. Because I feel like because even when I went home for about a week and a half or 2 weeks, I brought my other laptop so I could rip off other movies that I own to put onto the server, because I didn't have them, and I didn't I wanted them on this thing, and it was just easier to do it that way. Yeah, everybody's taking all these little companies taking too much of our money. It's bullshit. I'm tired of it. Just tired of it.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how long it takes for them to go back.
GameStop said that they're going to still.
Was that?
Yeah, I'd say they're going to go back here really quickly. I think they're going to go back really quickly.
I don't think so. I don't think Microsoft will do that. They're a $1 billion company. They want
they're going to stay the course.
Yeah, they're going to. Yeah, they're going to. Yeah, it's going to happen.
This is the only generation where 5 years in, a console costs more than it did at launch. That Xbox Series X was $499. That shit is $650 now. The PlayStation 5 is like that. Yeah, dude.
Yep.
Normally, it's like, don't be an early adopter. Wait till it goes on sale and have a ton of games. Now it's, I'm glad I was an early adopter. There aren't any games, so I guess I saved $150.
Yeah. Even when I was in Tennessee, I went to this place called McKay's, and I got the physical copy of what the fuck was it? Cyberpunk for $20 plus tax. Like, it was great. I don't have to pay for it on Xbox Live or the marketplace, whatever. I just got the disc and I pop it in. Yeah, I have to pop the disc in every time I want to play it, but that's fine. At least it plays, and I get it in full quality. I get it 4K and everything, so it's great. I don't have to worry about it.
What if follow me for a second? Put your tinfoil sombreros on for a minute. What if the greater powers that be actually want home video and physical media to return? So this is like some deep secret ploy to push us back, to make streaming so unpalatable that physical media is just like the next thing. Humor me for a second.
Explain your theory, please, a little bit further.
Yes, because that sounds retarded.
Hear me out. Nobody is making money. The rights holders are getting paid. If you can't afford to do your own streaming service, you can't really, you get a small fraction of a fee from like Netflix or Paramount or somewhere like that. But if you sell it on home video, you get a bigger cut. That's where I'm coming from. Same with gaming. It's like people might rush to start spending $70 on a video game, or they might accept the new price point of GTA 6 or all this because streaming looks like the big bad boogeyman. So anything by comparison's better because you quote unquote own it. So you'll pay more for it now.
So what you're saying is they're forcing us through the shitty services to go back to like the 90s and early 2000s, where we were getting DVDs, where we were going to the video store and getting DVDs every Tuesday, and we were going to the rental store every Friday to look at the new stuff or the weird stuff that they had on the walls.
Because there was a sense of commerce there. Because let's take it back real quick. Remember that Matt Damon clip from Hot Ones where he talked about how movies would make like double on home video?
Yeah.
Hollywood got that money. That wasn't like all Blockbuster or all Best Buy. They pay X amount of dollars, and Hollywood gets X amount of dollars on each home video release. That was when the market was the strongest. That's the only reason I threw that out there, because it's like all at once, streaming seems so unattractive. The convenience isn't worth it. I'll get my ass up off the couch and put in a disc.
No, of course, but you also have to look at like what's happened, and like, I'm with you. That would be great. But the problem is that you had Sony. I think Sony just said that they're not going to make any more Blu-rays or something. Or they're quitting making discs or something. Some company said that recently.
So it was the PlayStation, but then there's the rumor that the PS6 might have a detachable disc drive like the 5. So it's like they're trying to like future-proof digital, but they're also trying to keep themselves like, here's a back door to physical, Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think what would happen then is that you're going to have the boutique places like the Shout Factories and Umbrella Media or whatever else it is, like Synapse and Vinegar Syndrome and things like that. They're going to be the ones who will make out in the end. I know that I think Paramount and MGM or Paramount anyways, or some other ones were doing their own like discs. You could get them at a discount, but I don't see. I don't know. It would be one of those things where like the indicator would be if you start seeing Blu-ray and 4K players back on the market for really cheap. If that happens in in the next month or so, then that would be the indicator of them starting to do that, or having some sort of service to where you pay yearly for, I don't know, let's say Paramount, and you get a discount on the discs you buy every month or every week, depending on how many you buy. But we're not seeing that at all happen in the industry. I know. I mean, I'm with you. I would love for that to be the thing that happens, but there's no back-end indicators of that being what they're wanting to do. In fact, they're pushing more and more for streaming because they're doubling down on AI, on vertical video is a thing that's happening. I keep hearing people in town in Atlanta, they're only shooting vertical video for companies outside the U.S. Which is terrible. Which is really bad.
It is.
And it just seems like the disc thing. I mean, physical media is kind of like, and physical media, unfortunately, has still gone down. The only place it's gone up is like the UK, where they're the ones buying more physical media than anybody, and that's by a small margin because the government's going to shit. They're wanting to go digital ID like all the way. So we'll see how that goes.
Imagine if you had to like get an okay from the government to buy a specific movie. Like you have to write your local, what are they called in the UK? Not congressman, but your local representative, your solicitor, whatever the fuck they are. Like you want to import Gone with the Wind or something like that. Like,
I mean,
how far do you think we are from that?
I mean, for the UK, it's probably about 2 weeks. They're really close to that.
Yeah, that's fair. This is the place that arrests you for putting mean tweets out there.
They are. They will arrest you for putting mean tweets out. That's a thing. That is really a thing.
What if I send a tweet to the Prime Minister that just says, @ Prime Minister mean tweet, and that's it? Is that an offense?
Well,
I wouldn't go there.
I won't go to the UK afterwards.
But
Okay,
there was a story that came out like, was it last year, where some like police chief of like the London Metropolitan Police was like, in America, if you were using hateful tweets directed at somebody in the UK, we're going to come and arrest you. And it's like, oh, good fucking luck there. I didn't try it because I don't want to go to a London dungeon. If you get that reference, good for you. Yeah, so I don't know. You know what? I know a guinea pig. I know a guy that we could have send mean tweets to somebody and the prime minister or whatever. And
Is he
I'm
anus?
sure he'll be up for the task. He is not. He is.
Oh.
I
know who you're talking about.
He's a hatchet man of sorts. So
He's a.
We'll
we
put him in
know
the-
him on a personal level. Yeah.
yeah, we'll put him in the coal mine and see what happens. But no, yeah, I think it would be great. I love physical media. The joy of going to the video or going to a place and buying videos and buying games and all that stuff is a lot of fun. The gaming used to be a lot more fun when you were playing with your friends on a couch as opposed to on the internet sometimes. And for some of us, that's the only way we could still play games with our friends because we live so far away. But at the same time, trade-offs and sacrifices have to be made. Now, to your point, do I think that they would be like, we're going to make streaming awful so everybody quits doing it? No. The easiest thing to do would be for them just to say, we're not doing streaming anymore. If you want movies and shit, you got to go to the store. That would be the easiest thing to do. And that would be the most cost-effective way of doing things, would be just to say, hey, at midnight on October 31st, our streaming service goes down. If you want, Disney, Fox, whatever movies, you got to go to the store and buy it. You can buy from Amazon. You can buy from Disney.com, something like that. That would be the better way to do it. So I don't think that they're running some kind of double secret psyop of we're going to make everybody hate the streaming services so they quit them so we could sell them, DVDs and Blu-rays again. They're not
I want
that
DVDs
smart.
to make a comeback.
I mean,
These are literally the
discs.
people that are like, hey, how can we make more money? I know. Let's keep raising the price of the streaming service every couple of months.
Nobody's saying, easy Oliver Stone. I think obviously for it to work, they'd all would have to do it at the same time. And I don't think that stone cold turkey, everyone at once would be the end goal. But I absolutely agree that if they would say, hey, we're going to price gouge you for streaming and we're going to push it to a level where the only other way to get our stuff is through our specific choice in location, our specific chain, or whatever. So, hey, the other option is to buy it from us direct. I can 100% see that happen, especially with the way that, a lot of in-person stores are going out of business, but everybody's getting in with Amazon, getting in with local distribution shit, other online stores. Now every other store has an online store. So if you can get, you get a background deal with a corporation that owns a bunch of stores in the Midwest, like a Meijer or a UDF
Target
or
or a
whatever.
Walmart.
I can see that happening. Yeah, I can see or Walmart. I can 100% see that, especially now that Walmart is saying we've got 2 billion items a day available and stuff like that. So yeah, I can see them trying to at least be like, hey, control option A and option B 100%, especially how greedy everybody's getting.
Yeah, it's the future, man.
I could see them. I could see them bring back Walmart and like Target exclusives for discs and things like Blu-rays and 4Ks. I could see that happening. But once again, like there's no inkling to that. There's no we haven't heard about. The only thing we hear about every now and again is like, oh, they're making a VHS of this movie that just came out like a month ago. Like that's the biggest thing. But also the thing I'd be worried about if they were going that route is them charging $40 for a Blu-ray. That's the thing I'd be really worried about. Because if we're gonna do $40 for a Blu-ray, it better be double disc and it better be chock full of a bunch of BTS. If it's not, I ain't paying that fucking money. I'm waiting 6 months for it to go in the bin and it'd be half that price.
What they need to do
Wait,
is
hang on a second. I got a question. Why would you want a shitload of Korean K-pop stuff on your Blu-rays? Like,
Don't
you motherfucker! You know what I meant. You know what I meant by
K-pop
BTS. Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
Are you sure? Because I think I know what
Nick,
you
don't
meant
be
by
embarrassed,
BTS,
buddy. It's not a
too.
big deal. We all have different taste in music.
Yeah, I mean,
You all know what the fuck I mean by BTS. Get the fuck out of here!
folks in the chat, we're gonna put
There
this
we
to
go.
a vote. If you think Nick was talking about how he wants Blu-rays and DVDs chock full of K-pop, press 1. If you think he actually meant something else when he didn't, press 5. That's a different number.
Yeah, well,
should.
4 people have voted 1. They're all me, but whatever.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
No, Nick, the one thing I wanted to say though is like, if they would stop putting all this bullshit on social media, like all this special behind the scenes features, and they just kept it for the disc, I'm sure people would bite, because I love a good special feature. Like they put some special features on Tron on Disney Plus, but I thought, man, the disc has way more, and I actually want to learn more about the making of Tron. It might be worth the money.
Yeah,
so
I think and I don't know if you got the email like I did, but apparently the Back to the Future crazy collection's not coming out till November.
Oh darn! I guess I can live an extra month.
Yeah, because I got an email saying like, oh, Amazon purchase or whatever, like missed or coming later, and I looked at it and it was like the crazy Back to the Future anniversary set is not coming out. I think it's going to come out this month. It's coming out next month. So like that's the worst thing, So.
Oh man, Nick, a movie I already got on 4K, and this new one is the same exact transfer, and I literally bought it because we spent so much time going, like, metaphorically coming over home video releases that I was like, I gotta buy something, so I bought the most expensive one that I'm probably never gonna even watch. I want all the little kitschy shit, God. Biff's Pleasure Palace coins. That's why I'm buying it.
No, same. And like I even bought the 2 Tron Blu-rays. So the 2 Tron 4Ks as well, so they should be coming in soon.
Tell me how they look, because I'm gonna, if they look great, I want to buy those myself.
I think ones. I might get inebriated and watch both of them just to immerse myself in the experience.
It's what I did on Saturday, and it was the greatest day. I had a shitty steak, but I had great movies to watch. So
nice.
Folks in the chat, thank you for joining us tonight. Do us a favor, hit that thumbs up button, and if you're listening over on Twitter, give us a retweet real quick. You don't even have to comment, unless you want to say best show ever, because, we agree with that. But we appreciate that. Now it's time to check in with the audience, because we have some messages rolling in. But a quick shout out to Keely Chow. Thanks for all the positivity you bring to the show. And yes, there does need to be a Stealing Solo movie. But folks, Stealing Solo 2, the comic book, will happen before a Stealing Solo movie, because it's done. I'm just waiting on a couple last things, and there's no way we can make a movie in like 2 weeks. But I will have a sign up for you guys within 2 weeks. We are going to hit all of our goals and break them. I have all kinds of perks, tiers, bonuses, you name it. We ship worldwide. I've looked into the VAT. I've looked into tariffs. I've looked into everything about importing, exporting, and taking care of business and working overtime. We're ready. So as soon as I take care of a few more things, we will make Stealing Solo 2 the sign up live, and then we are going to give you guys a great inside look. I'm going to give you an inside look at the creation of the book. I'm working on some bonus features, kind of like, imagine all of our books like movies. They're events. They have commercials. They have trailers. They have radio spots. They have it all. But now they have behind-the-scenes featurettes. So I've been taking a page out of Alex Ross's book, and I'm going to give you guys an inside look at the creative process and make it fun for everybody, because you all want to be on this journey with a group of Star Wars fans who get kidnapped by Mark Hamill and will get forced to remake The Last Jedi and then do some horrible crimes against humanity. It's a great, dark comedy. But be prepared for this book. It'll be out very soon. Like I said, I'm done with my part. So you folks do your part and grab a copy. You won't regret it. But let us check in with our listeners. Thank you, folks, for supporting us. I guess since we have at least 2 people sending Super Chats right now, or 3, we will give you guys one of our new buttons. And let's give you the one that I teased last week. If you're squeamish, it won't matter. You'll probably laugh anyway.
Who can say where the road
This is the fucking glass, man.
Oh god,
Wrestling.
And that's the that's the director of Talk to Me and Bring Her Back. That's what that is.
That's what that is? Okay, I heard about some clip. I didn't realize we had that as a button.
He's a huge wrestling fan, and he was like a major YouTuber before he directed 2 movies. And then he's like, well, I really like wrestling. I think that's part of a documentary that's like going on about him, or what's about wrestling in general or something. So
So they got more than a hot dog and a handshake for that bump? All right.
Probably. Who knows?
Maybe like
Hope
scale
so.
pay, 1 day SAG.
Maybe scale. Yeah, maybe scale.
Dude, when we make movies, we're just gonna hire pro wrestlers that couldn't quite make it to be our stuntmen and our like fighting extras. Because it's like, you guys make this shit look good. All right, I need you to have a 3-minute match. Go.
Oh god. Well, let's see. I know I know two of them. A guy I work with constantly down here is an ex wrestler, and I've seen him take a few bumps on set. It's impressive. It's impressive.
Dude, we're friends with the not the world champion, but the TV champion.
Television
We're friends with the NWA world television champion, Carson. So when we make something, we'll just call him up. Like, he tells me Billy Corgan stories all the time. So maybe one day we'll get to hang out with Billy Corgan. We won't document it for the channel. We'd rather, like The Godfather, we just want to have the stories and take a picture for proof that it happened.
Oh, yeah, that's it, yeah.
Now, Xavier to God, I pressed that button since your super chat is regarding wrestling. Thoughts on WWE making seats $11,000 for Cena's last match?
Man,
I'll tell you this.
TKO. They want all the Poe people to go.
John Cena is not a selling point for me. I would be a hypocrite if I thought, oh man, I'm so excited to go see Cena's retirement. Dion, you've known me for 18 years. Have I not shit on John Cena every time we've hung out? Like, I never liked that dude. So my thoughts are, it's bullshit.
Yes, you have, brother.
It's stroking the audience, and not in a good way that we all want. There's a point where it feels like it's disrespectful, and $35,000 for WrestleMania, $11,000 for a Saturday night's main event. If you paid $1,000 to go to WrestlePalooza, here's the thing. I think it's stupid, but everyone has no one to blame but themselves. You chose to. Nobody came to your house, held a gun to your head, and said, buy wrestling tickets or else. No, you were like, I gotta go because the hype is real. We've been to wrestling dozens of times between us. Honestly, between all of us, if we count them up, it's over 100 times. It's great to go, but it's not worth that much. Like, this is getting stupid.
No, I think we have more fun as a group going on a trip than we do with the wrestling stuff, because, like, we're large dudes. When we sit in those tiny ass seats, it's usually really uncomfortable.
Yeah. You know, even beyond that, like, the last couple arenas were fine. It was when you sit through, like, let's say it's a 5-hour show at night. We'll use WrestleMania 40 as an example. It was a good show. Don't get me wrong. But there were so many damn commercials. You're sitting there, you're in this match, and then you come down, and then there's a long commercial, and it's just like, they need to keep that shit going. I want sensory overload. I don't want the experience that I get at home in an arena with 50,000 other people. I want to have wrestling thrown at me so much, so fast, so intense that when I leave, I like look around and I just got to make sure I'm still alive. Like, I want to feel the mania of WrestleMania like I used to. We used to go to these shows. We'd be so pumped. We'd be flying high. We'd be riding high. We're like, yeah. And now, even beyond the ticket prices, it was like, we went. Cool. We saw something. Let's go back to the Airbnb and get fucking wasted. Like, that's our WrestleMania.
Yeah. That's the drawback of
definitely
corporatized wrestling, where we got to make a bunch of money. We have to have a shitload of commercials to help sell the sponsorships, to bring in that money on top of the asinine amounts of money we're charging for tickets. But again, it's the people that are buying the tickets. No one's forcing you. You're doing it of your own volition because you're an idiot, and you probably have the disposable income, but at the same time, I don't know if you do. It's like one of those crazy things.
The writing was on the wall when they offered payment plans for WrestleMania tickets for WrestleMania 41.
That's what
Which is ridiculous.
Yes.
You're supposed to finance a house, a car, maybe an education, a crazy night out on the town on a credit card. You're not supposed to finance wrestling tickets or anything else. But, like, I mean, nowadays you could finance your Walmart Plus order,
and that's the side that people don't understand. Which, don't get me wrong, I love experiencing something live: wrestling, fighting, American football, you know, fucking the Cirque de Ole, whatever. There is a thing to seeing it live, but when you're in an uncomfortable seat and you're getting a bunch of advertisements, and it takes 4, 5, 6. We went to a WrestleMania that was almost 8 hours, and the only thing keeping you there is seeing this thing. Is it worth $11,000 to see American professional wrestling booked by Triple H, put together by TKO and the WWE, and sit in a small chair where they're trying to pack us all in like sardines so they can further monopolize our reactions? Hell no. Absolutely damn not. And I love going to WrestleMania. The whole prospect of it, the whole thing is fun. But going to and I enjoyed Philadelphia, but the amount that those tickets cost to sit in a cold stadium, especially when it's like, oh, you want to save a little money so you can spend on the trip and the other shit. Oh, you're in the nosebleeds where you're getting beat up by the wind. And then if you fly there, you're flying in an uncomfortable aircraft where they're trying to pack you in like sardines. Hell no. $11,000 for a ticket. You can miss my black ass with it. $11,000. And I don't even get to keep the seat, player. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here.
Just for context, folks, when Dion and I were going to WrestleMania, which stopped in 2024, it's not like it's that long ago, a year, we paid the most ever was $500 for 2 nights. That was it. My limit. I could have gone maybe like $550, maybe $600, because it's like, okay, but not anymore. Shrubbles await.
There's a million things better you could do with that. $11,000, you could pay off almost your entire car if you buy it brand new. That's a good idea. That's less interest in the long run. That's multiple house payments or one massive house payment that pays off a big chunk of principal. Again, save interest in the long run. That is a year and a half, and almost more than a half's worth of Roth IRA tax-free payments you can make to help you not have to work as long as you fucking have to. And could be investments into various different stocks and options to, again, help you don't buy Doge, to help you possibly, not have to work. There are so many better things you can do with $11,000. And if you finance it, now you're putting interest on it, and you're going to end up paying like double that by the time you pay it. If you buy those tickets, you're a fucking moron. Come to my house. I will tell you, I don't give a shit. Or very rich.
But wrestling fans
very rich
aren't
or a
that
fucking
rich.
moron.
No, they're not. No. But I think with the advent of pay as you go has been the problem. And they're like, oh, I can make like 36 payments of $20 for the next 3 years, and like it'll be fine. I'll be able to pay it off. And I think that's the thing is like they're not thinking. And it's funny because this year was the first time I think Coachella did that as well. And there was a mass amount of backlash because of it, because all these people who saw all their influencers for the past 10 years or so on Instagram and TikTok go to Coachella and get the the hotel room and pay $10,000 for the whole weekend. We're like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna live it up. And then they realize it's when you do pay as you go and you're on the low end, like Dion said, on the nosebleeds, it ain't that kind of thing. People had to like cook their own food and camp out and wait 2 hours for the fucking shower and water, and like it was an experience they weren't ready for. And then they were like, oh, fuck Coachella. It's like, no, not fuck Coachella. You chose to do it the cheapest way possible, and you got the experience you paid for. Next time, don't go to Coachella. Save the money.
Yeah.
Or go see Taylor Swift.
Or go
Which is surprisingly cheaper than Coachella.
I don't know. I might.
Coachella's like a week.
I don't know if I go to Taylor Swift, I might self-delete there. So I don't know.
I don't know. I figure T Swift.
You'll find your future wife.
Than an hour.
That's what we should do, Nick. We should go to some major city and just like look for wives. Just like just with signs outside.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Where else are you going to find so many grown-ass single women?
So, because I decided to take offense to the 1 hour Taylor Swift show, I don't know why. A typical Taylor Swift concert lasts 3 hours and 15 minutes, featuring a set list of 44 to 46 songs. That was during the Eras tour. Now, whether or not she's changed it, I don't know, but I figure, T Swift might give you the bang for the buck. I could be wrong.
Okay, 44 songs.
That's
actually a lot.
Listen,
that's a lot of fucking music. I don't know
if
what the ticket
somehow
costs because I'm never going to buy one, but
they're a lot.
Like $16,000.
They're a lot because some women had to take a damn overseas flight to go see her in like Rome and shit because that'd be cheaper.
It's Taylor Swift.
I agree.
Unless buying a ticket to some event is going to get me like to hang out with The Rock. No, it's going to get me a job at $7 production. I'm not spending any of that money. It's
equivalent of us going to travel to Europe to go see Smash Mouth. Like, why the fuck would you do that?
Because he's dead and that's a zombie stage show.
Yeah. was gonna say if that's good, if that's the outlier here, it's like, well, that could be fucking worth it because that guy is dead. We tried to start a Twitter feud with him, it didn't work. He's dead now.
Hey,
Not because of the Twitter feud.
No.
So.
They won't stop coming in. They won't stop coming in. They won't stop.
That's a good problem to have, said somebody. Let's keep moving because we have a message. We have a message from Shrovel's that says Nick sends Blu-rays of K-pop and soap to his family in India. I'll take a Joe Rogan slap dance, please.
Goddamn, Shrovel's Wait's been a fucking asshole tonight. Jeez.
Yeah,
I know. K-pop. He doesn't send Blu-rays of K-pop.
He must have got taken by some Indian like telemarketer and I think for $5,000.
No.
$5,000
Was
gift
it
card.
Peggy?
Probably.
No, what happened was some, Vindaloo Vixen broke his heart, or, some.
Well, when you're
that could happen too.
Well, when your credit score ain't that high, it happens. I'm sorry.
She was like, "Hey, I'm out of here. I'd rather have that 7-Eleven money," and that was it.
Well,
oh man,
it's hard to find true love, but we have found a button that everybody loves here on the channel.
Did you see that guy accidentally hit that moose with his car?
No.
Holy shit. Jamie, pull that video up.
It's Mr. Flatnut to you.
Thank you to Shrubbles08. Nick only sends CEDs, what are those, 8 tracks, or mini micro discs, the ones that you can burn.
Oh, mini discs? The one that Sony made?
Yeah. They'll fit in a GameCube, but they won't play.
I used to have one of those recorders and players, yeah. They were fun. They were nice.
I wish I had $1 for every useless piece of electronic stuff I bought over the years.
Oh my God.
I could probably buy more useless electronics.
Oh my God.
The dumbest thing I ever got was, do you remember those Tiger Electronics headsets that was like, you put it over your eye and it was just like red lines? It looked like a Virtual Boy. That was I had Return of the Jedi. That was the biggest piece of shit I ever bought. Like,
yeah,
I thought it was really cool.
I had one of those too. It was terrible. It was so bad.
Nick, we should start a therapy group for that.
God, for all the money we wasted as kids. For all the money we wasted as kids. We should have invested into a Roth IRA like Kendo's done.
We should have had the foresight to invest in Apple before the iPod came out, or Yahoo before it shit the bed, and then take that Yahoo money and roll it into Google. I think we would have been trillionaires.
Speaking of that, do you remember when Facebook was gonna go public and everyone's like, oh, don't buy Facebook, it'll never go anywhere. It's like, go fuck yourselves, all of you, go fuck yourself.
It went. Those were MySpace enthusiasts.
Yeah, they're like, oh, put your money in better things. I'm like, it opened at $23. All right. If I would have bought like 5 or 6 of them, would have been. I mean, that's not enough, but I mean, it would have been a nice chunk of change for sure.
If I had the money, I'd have bought 1,000 shares.
Yeah.
$24,000 investment would have turned into what? A $240,000 investment?
Probably more than that.
Yeah, close to him. I'm like, I can buy an Aston Martin now. Suck it.
You could buy like 7 Aston Martins if you had done that.
They're 250. I saw one the other day, by the way. I tried not to. I was like, oh my God, an Aston Martin. And I was like, don't wreck into this car, dude. You just want to buy one. So don't fuck it up. Because I have to pay to fix his. And then, it's further away from my goal.
There you go.
Yeah. We pay the ass.
Oh, this is a great one from Overkill161. Today's vegetable cinema lineup. The Pump Tricks. The Pumpkins of the Living Dead. And Big Pumpkin and Little Squash. Button 13, please. I like the Pumpkins of the Living Dead. George A. Romero's magnum opus.
Shit.
But you know what? We're going to give you one of the new buttons since you sent in a message, Overkill161. I'm sorry if anyone's easily offended.
Probably Jim Carrey.
I sent you that earlier.
Old James Carrey. He's a great comedian. Too bad he never went anywhere.
Old and living color. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
That was it.
The best part is when the lady threw the thong. Yeah, dude. We had reached peak society. You know how, like, you talk about what happened to Rome or the library at Alexandria or Alexandretta or whatever, and all these wonderful things like what happened to us. We used to be a society where you could get cheap extra value meals. You could afford to go to Disney World and you could say crazy shit on TV and no one would get offended. The internet is not the greatest invention. According to the Guinness book, there's that little ball that got put in Guinness. So that was the greatest invention of that year.
Yeah, now they don't use those anymore because they do it with nitrogen or something, so you don't even need those. No, people still got offended back then. The difference is they would either write letters or call people, and people would just be like, yeah, okay, and not even read the mail. Now, people get offended. They go to post it on the interwebs, and a bunch of other like-minded dipshits like them start making a ruckus, and that's the problem.
I didn't hear a ruckus.
Yep.
People just
welcome to the future.
People don't just
got a voice all at the same
change
time.
the channel anymore. It's not like this is stupid and offensive. Change the channel.
Yeah, and everybody's got a voice, but everybody thinks their voice is valid, and that's also the problem.
Yes, some people should not be allowed to speak.
They
Your IQ must be this high to talk.
Oh, I'm good then. I'm tall enough for any speech requirement. Now, our friend Rod Thunderheart has become a new member here on the channel. Rod Thunderheart, thank you, my friend. Hopefully your books are doing well, and good luck with everything from one creator to another. All right, here we go. A new name, Defcom Prime and his Power Pets. I would read that comic book. You know things are bad for late night when AEW has more views on TBS and Max than Kimmel in a month.
God. I keep hearing that because of the backlash, they're going to extend Kimmel's viewership to like the other like stuff as well too, like Next Star and things like that. They're going to actually extend it. So
he came back and he had a big old bump, and that was like headline news. Like Kimmel comes back with record high rating, and then like a week later, it's Kimmel's rating have like plummeted like 80% or something. Like, yeah, because he got the back to business bump, and then it went right back to where it was supposed to be.
Well, it's the same thing. It's the same thing with anybody who does this stuff. It's anybody who cares about this shit. They're like, oh, free speech. I'm like, calm down. You don't know what you're talking about. Secondly, yeah, he's back, but you're not going to keep watching him. We're going to watch him the first night and hear him make his shitty monologue that were written by 18 subpar writers in a room, and then you're not going to give a shit again. That's it.
You're gonna be like, yeah, that show's boring. No wonder people didn't watch it, and then you're gonna stop watching it.
Yeah, same with SNL.
But when Conan O'Brien was going through that bullshit on NBC, we watched it. Dion wasn't there because it's like we hung out all the time, but I didn't see you at that point in the day. We watched every Conan. It's like, oh, fuck you to NBC. I'm like, we know we're watching your show, but I got to stick it out with that guy. And then when he went to TBS, I watched it. That is literally the only late night host I've ever felt a reason to like follow somebody. Because he was good. If everybody was the quality of Conan O'Brien, we wouldn't have Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, and Stephen Colbert. We'd have somebody that's actually funny.
Well, and like I'm all for these companies cutting these guys at late night because they're all trying to cut back and spend less and make money and shit like that. Like that's where the first cut should be is late night. Just cut it off because nobody cares anymore. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody watches it. Everybody watches the fucking Instagram reels for 90 seconds on their phone in the mornings. Like nobody cares about the full videos. They don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't care what Emily Blunt does on her days off. Just
exactly.
10 seconds.
It used to be something you'd watch when you didn't have the internet and didn't have access to these people 24/7. Like that's what it was. Now
that was
you
my
do it.
summer viewing. As a kid, I'd be like, "Oh, school's over. I can watch Conan every night of the week because I don't have to go to bed at a specific time." And I would. I'd watch reruns, new episodes, you name it. But
yeah, now nobody cares.
Yeah, I'm morbidly interested to see what happens with. Actually, none of it. I don't give a shit. Moving on. But thank you, Defcom Prime and his Power Pets. By the way, since you brought it up, did you see AEW has a comic book? They're teaming up with DC now.
DC.
Really?
Yeah. The artwork's great, but like the guys in the comic look more like wrestlers than the real life people do.
Jeez, man.
But thank you, Defcom Prime. Xavier to God is back again, and perfect time for Dion to pop back in. Name a submission hold you wouldn't want to take.
Oh, cripple crossface for sure.
Yeah, killed 2 people. I mean, sorry. Yeah, it's a good one.
Wait.
Figure 4 leg lock? Yeah, that one would probably really fucking hurt. So let's not do that.
I don't want to take the Lion Tamer because the Walls of Jericho is just an extended Boston Crab, but the Lion Tamer digs his knee into your spine. That one looks like it hurts. So
yeah, and your neck's all crooked and stuff.
Yeah.
Any submission hold that Andre the Giant would put on, I feel like that would be a terrible idea.
The one where he just grabs your head and shakes it. Hello, pretty lady. Dude, when we were at Dragon Con, Dion, I didn't tell you this. There was a guy dressed as Fezzik from The Princess Bride, and I wanted to go up to him and say, "You don't look like Andre the Giant." I do, but I didn't say anything to him. I was this close. I was like, "Oh, I don't want to be a dick," but
that would have been funny.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Thank you, Xavier to God. Thank you to Rod Thunderheart for a super generous $20. Hail WCBS, plug for See Through Love. A Spanish teacher who can become invisible when angry is shocked to discover the new gym teacher is blind but can see her when invisible. Cameron Pasha to review my book. Will AI animate the first chapter? Well, congratulations. Cameron Pasha is a big name. I'm glad he's going to check out your book.
Great.
I have a copy of it. Is this it right here? No, that's a different book. But I do own a copy, Rod Thunderheart. It's back there. I can't reach it while I'm on camera right now. But I support my fellow artists. So good luck with everything with Cameron Pasha. And let me know when that first chapter gets animated. I want to check it out, dude. Oh, and you know what? Since that was a $20 super chat, we'll give you another button in a minute. Defcon Prime says, Kimmel Comeback is the Leon Lett of Super Bowl 27. Dion, you understood that reference.
Yep, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Good old Leon Lett.
Let's see. Do I have... Oh, we don't have any shorter new ones, so let's give you a good one that... What is a good one here? Well, here's a bonus one.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
I still believe in Joe Hendry.
Damn right.
The fact that he got
see Mark Henry say that Joe Henry should be Cena's last opponent.
Mark Henry is just talking shit to get attention now.
Yeah, it's so annoying, but a broken clock is right twice a day.
You know, man, if I could book Cena's last match, I would have Cena fight his greatest opponent. And this isn't a joke. I legitimately think his greatest opponent was Edge. Edge and Cena.
And whose contract is up in October, my good sir?
On this day, like that guy.
And who referenced one another at the recent Premium Live / pay-per-view events?
I saw that. I saw that.
That is the way to go, for sure. That is the way to go. Which is why I think is the real reason Cena turned back to being a little good guy, goody two-shoes, cut his crust off his bread and eating his vitamins and all that other bullshit. Because I think Edge wants to be the
I cut my crust off my bread, too. I want to be a superhero. No, all joking, though.
It's boring now, Nick. He was back, even though he was still...
Oh, you have to stop. We have an odd delay, Dion.
Oh yeah, no, it's fucking Microsoft Edge. But yeah, dude, it's that I 100%. That's why he became a good guy again. But he turned back. He was talking good shit, but he still looked like a good guy, and they just messed it up, man. They should have let him go full bore. You know, get a different look, have a new song, and everybody knows that it's different. You know, but,
dude, he should have gone full. Should have gone Spider-Man 3 full emo with like the hair and the black outfit and everything. He should have done that bullshit.
No, I was thinking he should do the do the fucking not the whole suit thing, but like have a Cena shirt, but like wear like slacks and nice shoes. Maybe have a blazer, maybe not, but come out with the grown man Cena hair, and he has a new song, and he's talking shit to people like a veteran Randy Moss or something, you know, and that would have been the best way. Like, it's because he talked shit to a kid looking like classic Fruity Pebbles Cena, and it just was off a bit, and they just wasted it. They wasted it. That's why I'm gonna get Edge, because Edge knew how to, like, he and Cena could talk shit to each other. He's one of the best heels, vicious heels of all time, and they just like, even though they're both older and singly they were going down and together, they had better matches. They were definitely had way more chemistry than Cena and Orton. I'll say that.
Yeah, and I wanted Cena Orton to be great, but it got played out to like when their last one at whatever the December 2013 pay-per-view was, that ladder match. I literally exclaimed, "Thank God it's over," because they had fought like I think it was like 14 times on pay-per-view, some ungodly amount, and I had watched every one because we're at the age now where we can say we've watched a guy's entire career. We both were around for all of Cena and all of Orton's tenure. And like I remember watching that random ass SmackDown. He comes out and smacks Kurt Angle and goes, "Ruthless aggression." Like, hey, cool. All right, maybe one day you'll make something of yourself. He became one of the biggest of all times, much to my chagrin. But, you know, I want to see Edge. Edge is great. I'm a fan. So that's how I trolled Chris Jericho.
Yep. But he's all cut up now. He's all like shredded.
By the way, Dildo Schwaggins, I think your friend should definitely start a channel. That channel sounds interesting. It'd be something I would definitely check out. And it would. Here's the advice. Because 10 years ago, a couple guys decided, hey, let's do this podcast. And it started out with a lot of hiccups, and we've continued to grow. We're in the 203,000 category. So, you know, anybody can make it happen. But put it out and just stick with it and be consistent. There might be little humps. There might be ebbs and flows. But do it. You know, people want to get their voice out there and talk about stuff, and it's been very satisfying, and it's been a decade, so I'm amazed that it's been a decade. But, guys, yesterday was Brie Larson's birthday. I don't know about you, but I didn't celebrate. Nick, what'd your ex-wife do? She call you on the phone and bitch?
No, I got my alimony check from her. That's what I did.
Good. She's got to pay.
She makes more than me, so it's fine. You know, that's how that shit works. Sorry, bitch.
Nick is a confident man. He is okay with having a woman that makes more money than him, as long as he gets his cut at the end of the month.
Oh, of course, yeah, that's
right.
how it works. I mean, and you know, you know, it's California, so it's by their laws, and that's what they require. If one person makes more than the other, you got to pay the other person. That's how it is. You know. Thank you, Gavin Newsom.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, sure. We'll let that one slide.
I don't know if I'd say that.
I can't. I live there. Ooh.
Okay, but yeah, that's the only time I'll ever thank him for that particular thing. That's it.
Nick, we've all made mistakes. I'm glad you're out of there too. That's why we're getting together in like 2 weeks for Scarefest, so we can just like live our.
Oh God, yeah, we are. Jesus Christ, I keep forgetting I have so much shit planned this year. Like just constantly doing stuff.
I have a goodie bag to bring you to Scarefest.
Awesome.
So,
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, dude.
All right. So, I'm not gonna ban you for saying I look like Walmart brand The Rock. It's Target brand. First off, Bojack.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Jeez.
He's
We're
Target
classy,
brand,
real
not
class.
Walmart.
Target. I'm not ashamed of. What is Target's? Do they have a house brand like Kirkland, like Costco?
No, Kirkland's
know.
got
Yeah.
what is it, Kendall? Like Homebody? That's not Homebody.
Home good?
Ooh, I think it's
No, their pharmaceuticals, I believe, is called Up and Up, or something like that.
Great Value.
I don't-
Does that ring a bell?
That's
Great
Walmart.
value as well. Let's consult the internet here. What is Target's generic home brand? Deal worthy.
Deal with.
Oh.
Oh,
Kind of a letdown. Now, Nick, is Psycho Jeff still a thing? When was Psycho Jeff ever a thing? There's been
When it was
like-
ever a
That
thing.
was
What
when
the
you're
fuck?
like really pissed about something.
I mean, no, I don't recall. I'll get mad about something, but we ain't gonna watch Psycho together. I'll get a copy strike.
It's fine. Fucked it up for everybody with the remake.
Yeah. Well, at least Max didn't fuck it up for everybody at Hugh Hefner's party. Oh wait, he did.
God
Oh,
damn
he's
it.
the one.
God
Now,
damn,
Nick-
all that movie stuff.
Speaking of fucking it up for everybody, you had an interaction with a celebrity that. Now, folks,
Yeah, I'm
I will
actually gonna send you the pictures so you have them as reference, so you can like show them on screen, so I can like have evidence
well-
of what happened.
Well, Nick gets the
Look at him,
photos
fucking
up.
it up for
There you go.
everybody.
There you go. There they are.
I I love to hate watch some TV shows. I hate watched Dancing with the Stars to see if Corey Feldman
You are my
would get
favorite person to
eliminated.
hate watch something with, for sure.
Yeah. Thank you. And lo and behold, Corey Feldman was the first person eliminated. So I laughed. I'm done watching the show, but I got the satisfaction that our least favorite Goonie.
Dude, they're like, it's gonna be a rant. It's gonna be a rant. Please show the picture of the crowd first that I sent you on Facebook.
Oh, okay. Well then, hold on. Let me.
Were there pumping in the audience you talking about?
No. I went to Fanboy Expo in Orlando to get the Goonie signatures. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were talking about.
This is what you're looking at now on the screen is a picture of probably about 60 to 70 people, if not more. Everybody's in line for Corey Feldman. Mind you, I tried doing this Friday, but the only person I got was Robert Davi, who didn't cost that much, and he was super wonderful. Robert Davi's super nice guy, great to talk to. Told him I loved him in Die Hard, and he was like, "Fuck yeah, man! That was such a fun movie to make." I'm like, "God damn it, dude!" Great guy.
I gotta watch it soon.
Great guy. So I was like, oh, let me get everybody's signature and be done Friday. No, I couldn't do that. Everybody else had left, and that was a problem. So I got up early Saturday and tried to get all of them. Apparently, I came in I wanted to get Corey's quickly, but this was the line. Mind you, he was behind the curtain in the back there, and that's the black curtain there. You could see him back there. I was in line. I was in like the VIP line because I bought the lowest VIP ticket so I could get through it quickly. And it didn't move for the 45 minutes I was there, and he wasn't there. And apparently, somebody in front of me was like, "Oh yeah, he's behind the curtain, like you can see him there." And I looked and I was like, "Oh, he's there." And he, I guess he was talking to his buddy or whatever, having a conversation. But I'm like, people are here to sign, and for you to sign. And I stood there, and like he's still talking to somebody back there. And it took Pauly Shore of all people with a fucking bullhorn across the way to call him out and have him come in. And mind you, he came out for like 10 minutes to sign, and then he had to go do a photo shoot and then do a panel. So 3 hours were lost. Came back from the Goonies panel, and I think I got the two girls, Carrie Green, and then the other one, I forget her name as well.
Martha
I got
Plimpton
them.
was there?
Martha Plimpton, yeah, she was there too. So I got them quickly. Like they were quickly, and they were inexpensive. Here are the prices. I think Davi, Plimpton, and Green were all like $40. Sean Astin was $80. Corey Feldman was $160.
Really?
I wish I was kidding.
He thinks he's worth double the current SAG
I wish
president?
I was kidding. Okay, this second picture is me finally getting up there after an hour and a half of being in the crowd. That was very unruly. They were unruly because of him. It wasn't because of the staff. The staff was trying to deal with them. They're very wonderful. They were trying to do the best they could, but like he was taking too long to sign people, and he was. And mind you, like the guy next to him was one of his handlers. There were like 4 people behind him, including his like shitty looking girlfriend. It looked like she was part of Tommy Lee's band back in the day. She really was. I wish I was kidding. And it took forever to get up there, man. I swear to God. And like I had my money out. I was like, "Here's the money. Take it. Like let me sign." And like it took a minute. It took less than a minute for him to sign and me to move on. In front of me, there was a dad with 2 kids, and he had like 4 Funko Pops, and he wanted to get them apparently to get something personalized. It was $200, and to get something just signed was like $160. I think that was the thing, or maybe that's what it was. And he had apparently online. I think it was either on his website or the Fanboy Expo website. It had where the signatures for Corey were $80. The table he raised them, there was a little sign there that said, it's now $160 for signatures or this kind. And so the guy has a fucking like POS system on an iPad and puts everything together. He's like, "Oh yeah, it's $640 for the signatures." And the dad's like, "Are you fucking retarded?" He's like, "I only brought 500." And like the guy's like, "No, the sign says $160." And he's like, "No, online it says $80." And he's like, "Yeah, but it changes here. We changed it." And like. There was a whole fiasco there for like 10 minutes, and I was like, the dad might jump over this table and punch Corey in the face. I hope it happens. It didn't happen, though, but, it would have been funny.
I wish, if it did, you have to get footage of that.
Oh, I would have immediately. I had my phone out with the camera rolling. I was like, come on, do something. It didn't happen. So there was that. Like, that was, he was the next person, the person in front of me in line, and they're trying to work it out. I was next behind him. I didn't have anywhere to be immediately, so I was seeing how this was going to go out, and like they had to go behind the curtain and talk and figure it out. And the guy's like, all right, fine, I'll do it for 80. After like 10 minutes of them talking back and forth, and Corey did not look happy when he had to do this. He's like, I'm making less money, da da da. Like whatever, doesn't matter. He was not happy at all. And you could just see it on his face. And then, like, I got up to him. I was like, "Hey, man, nice to see you, whatever." He signs it really quickly, and I hold it up to where it dries out. And right behind me, this guy, somebody comes up and he's like, "Hey, can you sign this because you just put a saying on it. You didn't sign your name." And he's like, "Can you use his marker?" So Corey, using the marker that he's using on my poster, uses the same marker on the guy's magazine that he had. So using the guy's pen or whatever. And the guy gets pissed off, and like I just leave or whatever. And I hear somebody from the crowd who's still in line saying, "Thanks for not taking so long getting it signed." I was like, "You're welcome." And then I immediately went to Sean Astin's thing, which like he was at a photo op and he came back. His was fucking quick. He just signed and said, "Okay, thank you so much. Have a nice day." And like he was at least even for a minute he was personable for just being there a minute, but he knew what he had to do. And it was fine because like even then he had a crowd, and his crowd was like probably a quarter of the crowd you just saw for Corey's line. But at least like Sean Astin was nice.
He's getting shit done.
Like he was getting shit done, and like this guy was like he was partying, he was smoking, he was vaping or whatever the bullshit. Like I was like, come the fuck on, man.
That's all fine and good, but like Corey Feldman has a reputation at cons, like the taco truck.
Oh, he does. Yeah, the taco truck. Okay, this happened at Days of the Dead in Indianapolis before BC before COVID. I'll always say that from now on.
Thank you.
I don't know what year, but it was. I heard from a lot of friends who had gone. Apparently, Corey had when you go to that convention, there's a taco truck. There's a guy who does tacos outside of the back door there, where all the celebrities are. And this is the year that Corey Feldman had his own room with his angels and bullshit or whatever shit he was trying to peddle. And so he gets out of the signing and is hungry, and he gets in front of the line of other people that were there before him, and says, "Hey, can I get some tacos?" And the guy's like, "What the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck out of here, or get to the end of the line." And Corey doesn't take that very well and just leaves apparently, and people like boo him and things like that, and he just like goes off because like he thought he was hot shit. He still thinks he's hot shit, and
Well, remove the hot, and he is pretty accurate.
But yeah,
well. To be fair, according to this website, Corey Feldman really needs the money because he only has a net worth of $50,000.
Damn,
dude, he made that Friday in that fucking convention. I swear to God.
For tax purposes, Nick, he made $4.28.
Probably.
Right. The rest.
But no, I mean, yeah. Had I. If I wasn't a big fan and I didn't need a signature for just my own purposes and to have the poster in my wall and things like that. Also, Joe Pantoliano did not show up because I think he's filming Violent Night, Deadly Night 2 or Violent Night 2 in Canada.
He's got an excuse. Like
he does. It's fine.
Joey Pants is a big tier guy.
I would have loved to talk to him and see him for a minute. He would have been fucking hilarious and fun to talk to. I'm sure he would have. But he wasn't there. He was filming. A legitimate excuse. That kind of sucks. But I'll track him down again. I swear. But yeah,
don't say that out loud, Nick. That sounds kind of scary.
Sorry. I will try to find him at a convention so I can get him to sign my poster. I'll say that, okay? But
I'll go to the conventions with you. I want to meet Joe Pantoliano.
Dude, if he's there, yeah, definitely, we'll go for sure. But yeah, that was the most frustrating thing because I had gotten everybody else except Corey, and I swear to God, everybody in that line was like ready to fucking tear him apart. I wish I was kidding. They all wanted to tear him apart.
Damn.
Next time you experience that, go live on the channel on the official Twitter and just stream that and just like wait and just like people will be like, "What's going on? What's going on?" Yeah, Corey Feldman's about to have a revolt at his fucking table. People
can do you one better.
For that.
All right, you do is you get a die cast of Corey Haim, the race car driver who has a name that is suspiciously close to Corey Haim. And you take that with you, and then you get Corey Feldman to sign that, and you say, "Dude, I think it's great that your friend Corey's moved on to a new career, and it's amazing how good he is at driving race trucks."
Oh my God! he
will
would.
send him over the edge.
He might actually shit himself right then and there.
I'll do it because I'm a foot taller than him, and if he tries to attack me, it's not going to go well because it's going to be really funny. He's going to be like, "Hey, man, that's not cool." I'm like, "What are you talking about, dude?"
Okay, I will say, I will say this: there's none of his people could attack you because they all look like that guy next to him right there. The other guy who was doing the catcher stuff looked just like that guy next to him, and the other two were women, and they were quite small. I doubt they would attack you.
Is it in bad taste to scream Ascension Millennium as I block his punch and then Hadouken him in the chest?
No, I think that's standard. I think that's standard procedure for that. But no, like that was probably the most frustrating experience to see, to get a celebrity to sign something. And I waited in 3-hour line for Carrie Fisher, and she was worth it because that was fucking awesome. She was great.
You gotta wait a lot longer now.
Yeah. Don't worry, Frankenfisher will be out next year. You can get that.
No, this is a Dragon Con like 8 years ago when she was there, and I waited because I knew, they're like, oh, she's gonna go to lunch and then come back. I'm like, I'll fucking wait, that's fine. But she was worth it because I think her comedy special that had just come out at that point, and I talked to her about it, and she had funny things to say. It was good. It was a good interaction.
Or you had the foresight to know that autograph was going to be almost impossible to get shortly thereafter.
That also, I knew she was like, into
There
some
was a
hardcore
disturbance
shit,
in
too.
the force.
True.
Last
Yeah.
time you felt it was in the presence of your old master.
Yeah, but yeah, fuck Corey Feldman, and I'm glad I got the signature because that poster's gonna go on my wall and for my own purposes because I love that movie. But goddamn, dude, he thought his signature was worth more than Sean Astin.
No,
Sean Astin's the more higher profiled actor. I mean,
Yes.
Sean Astin's been in way more shit.
He's still
Lord of the Rings.
acting. He's still acting. He fucking did Stranger Things 10 years ago. It feels like.
And now he's the SAG-AFTRA president.
Yeah. That actually happened during his. He announced that he was a president during the panel that I was at for Goonies. Yeah, he announced it. I was like, "That's awesome, dude. That's great."
And
What's
his
the-
dad, sort of dad, adopted it, whatever you want to call it, is fucking Gomez Adams, and he is
And he's
still
still
going
alive.
strong.
Yeah.
Still going strong. Yep.
The
Sean
OG
Astin's the
Gomez.
Yeah, but like I said, for the minute that I met Sean Astin, super nice guy, super nice guy. But that's fucking Corey Feldman, man. God damn it, dude. I'm glad that's one and done. Never gonna need that signature. Never gonna need the signature again. It's done. It's over with.
Well, folks, this wasn't a vent session for Nick. This was a lead-in to tonight's game of Bracket Battle. We're bringing you another beta test. Biggest D-bags in Hollywood. So you guys can play along at home with us, but we're going to get the brackets pulled up, and we're going to play. Now, the way we're playing tonight, folks, is you're picking who's the bigger asshole. So it's not like who do you like more. It's literally who's the bigger asshole. So you guys ready to start playing?
Hit me, baby.
Oh god, let's do this. I can't wait.
All right, so we don't have a bracket battle like intro button, but we'll use a random ass button to introduce this right here. So bracket battle. There we are. We're ready to go.
That works.
All right, so biggest a-hole. First off, we got P. Diddy versus Pedro Pascal. Who's a bigger asshole?
Oh,
God
Diddy.
damn it! I want
Diddy.
to say Pedro Pascal, but I gotta go Diddy.
Yeah, he's just a weird theater kid,
Yeah,
Diddy.
way to censor yourself there, Dion.
Well, I mean, the internet hate for him is pretty funny, for sure. But yeah, he's just.
No, Dion. He just has anxiety and needs women to touch him, and he needs to touch them too, regardless of them
Yeah,
being married. or
I
not.
mean,
Yeah. So
that's
he's
a weird
creepy.
thing.
He's creepy. He's
Creepy,
weird.
He's kooky.
He's a massive asshole, but he hasn't been indicted on federal charges of trafficking, all the other
Yes.
weird shit, all the other bizarre fucking shit.
Yeah.
prostitution. Until that happens, Diddy wins this. It has
Yeah,
to be.
he's not a goddamn supervillain.
Yeah.
Yes.
No
it's
applesauce on cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so P. Diddy wins the first round. God damn it, click. Are you not going to click? Technical
You
difficulties.
hit the empty space, yeah. Empty
Yeah, you got to hit
space.
that. Don't you have to have that score thing, right?
Yeah, right here. Usually pick P. Diddy, but it's not working for us.
You click and drag.
Click and drag.
Hold on, let me reroute this through Friendster. Let's just refresh. Huh. Well, son of a bitch. It normally works. Bracket status pending my ass. Well, fine. You know what we'll do? It. I'll write this shit down on fucking paper like they have for generations.
Yeah, old style.
Yes. So, fine. Diddy makes it. Next up, we have Ellen DeGeneres versus Will Smith.
Oh, my God. Oh, shit.
Ellen DeGeneres is a legit mean girl and was apparently really mistreating her staff. So I'm going to go with Ellen DeGeneres.
I'm going to go with Will Smith because I just, like, he tried coming back with a music video and a song that nobody heard, nobody cared about. He's been going to the social media thing as well. I've seen him on some other creators' pages, and he's really trying hard to come back, and he ain't doing it.
He had that AI crowd.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I heard that. And even then, it recently came out that apparently he got
watched
mad.
the video. It's very clearly an AI crowd.
It is.
It was a very ballsy thing for him to try. But,
yeah. And I recently heard that apparently because Alan Tudyk tested higher on iRobot than he did, he totally removed Alan Tudyk's name from the movie.
Yep. Alan Tudyk said it. He was confirming it during the last episode of, or the last, all that press junket for the end of Resident Alien.
Yeah.
He said that was the case, which,
yeah,
for sure, that is a bitch move, Will. That's a bitch move.
Yeah, so I'm going to say Will.
Will Smith is a total gaping, massive asshole. Total douchebag for all the reasons that were just listed. But Ellen DeGeneres, as Dion said, was a mean girl that was horrible to her staff, horrible to general public people, and then when she got called out for it, acted like she didn't do anything wrong until she had to. And then she came out with her comedy special that was supposed to be the big comeback, and everyone's like, you're still a total bitch, and you're not funny. So I'm going to have to vote Ellen.
All right. So that is 2 for Ellen, 1 for Will Smith, and then let's see what the chat is talking about real quick.
It seems like the chat's going Ellen.
All right, then Ellen DeGeneres it is. We're just going to write ED because, well, she sucks.
God.
Okay, next up on our biggest asshole bracket, James Corden. Actually, let's rephrase this to the biggest cunt. James Corden versus Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen.
Corden, dude. Corden is.
I fucking hate Rogan so goddamn much.
I
get it. I get it.
Hate Rogan.
I get it.
I really do. He also threw his friend under the bus, and he's done the whole apology about the comedy movies I made in the past and how they're not cool anymore type thing. But James Corden is a fucking douchebag. And he is an asshole to everybody. He screams at people that try to like talk to him on the street. And he's from another country that we were able to try to get rid of him and just make him go home. When an entire country says you're a complete and utter fucking dripping bag of douche, you have to get out of here. That tips it for me, because at least Rogan he has withdrawn himself and just said, I'll be a producer. I'm not funny anymore, but I'll be a producer. James Corden had to be forcefully told, essentially get the fuck out of here because we hate you. And
by the way, James Corden did a movie called Lesbian Vampire Killers, in case anybody's interested.
Yep.
So
that's when
he was also in Cats.
He was also in Cats. Was he the asshole the whole time?
Yeah. The floating one.
Yeah. I hate that these two are first rounders, but I'm voting Corden.
Yeah, Corden.
Yeah. James Corden, I'm voting for him. I recently watched a video on him. I'm like, wow, you are a twat. Anyway, next round.
So hilarious.
This is interesting. Kevin Spacey versus Amber Heard.
Oh my, Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey for sure.
Yep.
I want to vote Amber Heard because there's literally nothing redeeming about her. At least Spacey could say, I've been in movies that you liked me in.
Amber Heard's very pretty to look at.
It's true. But then Kevin Spacey's done way worse shit than cut off Johnny Depp's finger and, throw a bottle at his head and poop on his bed. So Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, I'm going. It's Spacey across the board. They're
Spacey.
not in the same caliber. Like, I get it. The shit with Johnny Depp was rough, but like, Kevin Spacey shouldn't be acting. Just putting that out there.
Yeah, he should. He
because every time you
be,
see him, you're like, ugh.
yeah, he shouldn't be doing anything. He should be sitting in a jail cell or at the bottom of the ocean. You know.
Yeah.
Now the chat,
100%.
we got more Amber Heards in the chat. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 1, 2, 3. So yeah, she's bad, but WCBS votes Kevin Spacey as worse.
She's not as felonious as Kevin Spacey should be.
Right. There's not a reason where denied parole would be something that you have in that voting. So
that's very true. That's very true.
Society.
Now,
This
here's
one's
my
easy.
personal favorite. Elon Musk versus Natalie Portman. I'm just voting Natalie Portman because I consider her the most unlikable actress on the planet. It goes Natalie Portman and Anne Hathaway. They have all the warmth of a fucking Arctic tundra. They just look so unlikable. So that's why Natalie Portman's on this list. She's never done anything shitty that I know of. She's a decent rapper, but my God, dude, we could be the last.
Do you remember when she wore that shit to the fucking what was it the Oscars? Like it was just her silent protest. Her silent protest was like women's like female directors' names were embroidered in her shirt. That was her silent protest. Like, go fuck yourself, bitch.
Why I'm voting for Portman specifically because of that dress. That is my vote right there. Elon Musk has never done that. Okay, at least he has some redeeming qualities with his space
Elon
stuff.
Musk. I don't like fake tough guys, especially when they're in their 50s and their whole thing is literally trying to make you forget that they're in their 50s. Fuck Elon Musk. I do
Now,
fake
Dion,
tough guy.
would you, if there was a real fight, a triple threat between you, Uwe Boll, and Elon Musk, would you participate? Gloves are
hell
off. You
yeah.
can do whatever you want.
Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I'm getting out of there without a scratch. Now, Uwe Boll, he throws some punches, but he's still the dude that when someone actually trained, he backed out at the last minute. But the two, for sure, absolutely. I wouldn't even hesitate. I'll do it for a cool $10,000.
All right, we can arrange that. I can get you $10,000, no problem. Nick, you got to vote because Kendo and I are both.
Natalie Portman.
Oh, okay. Natalie Portman makes it in for being so unlikable.
No,
not like
100%.
Elon Musk is any better.
Yeah, I mean, like he's not any better, but I mean, Natalie Portman's insufferable. This silent protest bullshit and like her
that jump on the stage. That dude is there. There isn't a person alive that wouldn't bully Elon Musk. Starting with shut the fuck up, dude. No way.
I will be nice to you for $10 million. And then for an additional $1 million a month for the Jeff subscription friendship,
I will
be your best friend.
Elon Musk needs to be like, he never got like that bullying thing. Like no, I don't care. Yeah, you got Tesla. Also, you've been promising the self-driving car for like 15 years, dog. And then, randomly accusing people of being PDF. Like, you need to get beat up. You need to get beat up. I'll do it. You becoming a man, dog. You becoming a man.
I think Elon Musk is your new Jimmy Kimmel. Because we're on Jimmy Kimmel versus Taylor Swift, and I may dislike Taylor Swift for very personal reasons, like the traffic here in Cincinnati was backed up for 2 days when she came to town. But Jimmy Kimmel has been on my shit list since this show existed. So, I'm voting Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, yeah, Jimmy Kimmel.
Easily Kimmel.
Yeah, 100% Kimmel.
Congratulations, but yeah, you're still a punk, Jimmy Kimmel.
Everybody in the chat has voted for Jimmy Kimmel nonstop.
I kind of want Jeff to hang out back in the exit door where he can go find Kimmel and take him up and put him in a fucking trash can or something.
No, what you do, or what I would do in this situation, would not be to engage in violence. I would learn a way to make money off of that guy. Then I'm winning. So I don't need to kick his ass. I'll just, go to the bank. Now, the battle of two ladies. We have Blake Lively versus Nicki Minaj. Who's the bigger asshole? I'm voting Blake Lively.
God, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta say Blake Lively.
I gotta go with Nicki
Recent
Minaj,
events.
especially calling yourself the best female rapper and you haven't had an album in like 13 years. I gotta go Nicki Minaj. Even though Blake Lively had her wedding at a fucking plantation.
Didn't she recently quit though? Didn't Nicki Minaj recently quit?
Who? Nicki Minaj?
Yeah, didn't she quit? I heard. Either that or her, or either that or Cardi B. One of them fucking quit.
Well, her and Cardi B are going through a whole beef thing where one of them is suing the other one, and they're talking shit on Twitter. And yeah, so she's going through. They're going through the whole. We're in hip hop and we're beefing type shit.
God.
At least nobody's getting shot, like in the old days.
I don't know. With those two, I kind of wish would happen.
Hey,
jeez,
there's one less mem because of that, so it does happen.
Oh fuck. But no, I'm going Blake Lively because all that shit that came out recently just made her look even more psychotic than I thought she was.
Yeah, I was gonna say recency stuff that has come up is making me think Blake Lively is way worse. So we're gonna go Blake Lively.
Now, on WCBS, we always like to hear what the audience has to say. We got Blake Lively, Mrs. Deadpool, Blake Lively, Blake Lively, 1 Nicki Minaj, 2 Nicki Minaj's. Well, Blake Lively wins, and we're going to move on to the next round. Here's a fun one. Who's a bigger asshole, Kanye West or Steven Seagal?
I'm voting Steven Seagal purely because he moved to Russia and became a Russian citizen. That's like beyond. I mean, Kanye will say some of the silliest, stupidest shit you could ever heard, but at least he hasn't gone and become Russian. So I'm voting Steven Seagal.
Yeah, Steven Seagal for sure.
Steven Seagal.
Seagal. He cheated on Kelly LeBrock, the hottest woman of the 80s.
Oh shit! Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. That's a bullshit move. That's a bullshit move.
All right, now the chat. We got a Kanye, a Steven Seagal, Kanye, Steven Seagal, Kanye. And it's like a rhyme. Anyway, yeah, Steven Seagal wins.
Steven Seagal, just for that karate video he put out where it was supposed to show how big and bad and tough he was. And he was just like walking and like pushing those guys that were trying to attack him. They were like taking pratfalls for him.
Yeah.
Dude,
Steven Seagal claimed that when Anderson Silva did a front kick to Vitor Belfort and knocked him out and the UFC took off, he tried to say that he taught Anderson Silva that kick.
This is also the guy who cried on set of Executive Decision because he was going to die. His character was going to die.
Because he was such a twat to work with. Come on,
yeah.
Now. I mean,
John Leguizamo, who's also a twat, was talking about that story on some late night show as well.
I still can't get over John Leguizamo's comment about they took the Latinos out of Super Mario Brothers. Don't go see the movie. It's like, you played an Italian. Shut the fuck up. Like, that was the dumbest take he ever had.
Well, he's doing the Mark Henry thing too, where he's trying to be Cheech from 10 years ago.
I'd be like, listen, bro, you can run all your shit about racism, but you played the pest. The last time I checked, you wore some fake-ass Asian teeth and talked about fried rice. So
yeah, exactly.
Your closet's not exempt.
Yeah, The Fucking Pest. The worst movie in, like, cinema history.
It's up there. Like, it makes The Room look like Ghostbusters.
I don't want to say that.
I unironically like The Room. If they were to release a Criterion collection that was like $100 with every bonus feature,
shit,
I'd
dude.
buy it. I don't give a shit.
I'm buying it.
Right there with you. Right there with you, for sure.
Day one, watching it multiple times.
And then, boys, what we'll do is after the success of Stealing Solo 2, I'll take the channel to go meet Tommy Wiseau, and we'll all get autographed Criterion copies, and we'll go hang out with Testosterone.
That would be a guy I'd like to party with, because I feel like things would go off the rails quick.
I'm fed up with this world.
Yeah.
So, guys, another battle of the ladies. We have, this is going to be quick, Jada Pinkett Smith versus J-Lo.
Jada
Pinkett Smith just for turning Will Smith into the biggest asshole out there.
Yeah. Gotta be Jada.
Yeah, she's on this list. I never liked this lady.
Yeah, Jennifer Lopez is still like I think she recently. She's a diva, yeah, but I think they recently had to cancel her tour because nobody was fucking coming out to watch her sing.
I wouldn't pay money to see J-Lo sing. I know this sounds like it's a bit for the show, but if I know a celebrity's a douchebag, I don't want to support them financially. Like, if I go see a movie with somebody in it, they already got fucking paid. So, like...
100%, yeah.
Like, Tom Hanks. I don't have anything against Tom Hanks personally, but it's like, oh, Tom Hanks got his $20 million check. So if I go see that new Robert Zemeckis movie or not, Tom Hanks got paid. J-Lo, on the other hand, like, I know she's making money every day, but... I ain't going to
She
see
really
her
is.
show.
She
She
really
get part of ticket sales and all that. I'm not.
Yeah. Made in Manhattan, my ass.
Yeah, she was really hot in Hustlers when she was wearing like lingerie the whole time, but that was about
You could
it.
just stop the statement. She was really hot. She still looks great. Her
Yeah.
mom was
Yeah.
hot for a
Indeed.
while too. Like
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, but
Plus, I'm
this is
Team
on-
Mark Anthony. They were beautiful together.
yeah, man. I was Team Diddy. Oh wait,
Doesn't she have all of her Infinity Stone rings now from all the guys she's
Yep.
married?
Yep.
Yeah, she got
Yep.
2 from Ben Affleck.
God damn!
what an idiot.
You got taken twice, fucking Ben. Come on now. Come on.
Maybe
man.
we can dupe him into like financing a movie for us. He seems gullible.
Oh,
That's
obviously.
so mean. That's so mean, but so true.
It's not like he's gonna hear
Alec
this.
Baldwin. Alec Baldwin.
Oh, okay.
It has to
Oprah
be.
one. Okay, Alec Baldwin killed a guy. Oprah didn't, but she lied.
I don't
about
know.
her life?
Oprah's into some shady shit too. Oprah's into some shady
She's
shit.
way
as
in
well.
shape. Like Oprah's part of the reason why a lot of our media is fucked up. At the same time,
Yeah.
Alec Baldwin killed a woman because his assholeness legitimately got somebody killed. Like he's such a dick. He is such a pompous asshole that is a fake tough guy that he killed a woman. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's not only that. He killed the woman, and when he was being spoken to by the FBI, said, I didn't shoot the gun. It went off by itself. Okay? That right there should tell you everything you need to know about how big of an asshole Alec Baldwin is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody's hero.
True.
So everybody in the chat except Mr. Bones said Oprah. I just want to say though, Dion, I agree. Oprah is way more connected and into darker, shady shit. She's like, this is probably the only time we'll ever talk about her because we'll all disappear in the morning. So folks,
No shit.
if you don't ever hear from us again, it was Oprah. She did it in the library with a
Yeah,
candlestick.
dog. She's a billionaire, son.
Yeah, and if
All
you
right,
look,
so-
if you've even watched one crazy YouTube video about her, you fucking know.
All right, so here, this is going to be another fast one. Kim Kardashian versus Harvey Weinstein.
Harvey
Even
Weinstein.
a
Harvey Weinstein. Harvey Weinstein.
I know, right?
Oh, someone breaks his legs.
God damn.
Uh,
I mean, Kim's just a bimbo. That's what that is. You know, she's
Yeah.
she's not like a horrible person.
They'll
She's
just
just
do
dumb.
anything to be famous.
Yeah, she's just dumb. She's just dumb.
all right, here's an interesting one. Jussie Smollett versus Rachel Zegler.
Jussie.
Oh.
Jesse, fucking Jesse.
Fucking Jussie.
For all the shit you want to pin on Rachel Zegler, she never committed and faked a hate crime in the worst possible scenario of it
I
happening,
mean-
of the polar vortex, 2 a.m, Subway,
Yeah, it could have hurt Subway's
2 black
reputation.
dudes that he gave personal checks to commit the crime.
Sandwiches for
Oh
racists.
my god. I mean, Rachel Zegler's acting is a hate crime. So there's that.
That,
Yeah.
I will give you that, but
Her
he
acting was
never conspired to do something illegal and
Right.
used a personal check to pay the co-conspirators.
That's the other thing. Not only did he fake a hate
That's just
crime,
stupid.
but
He
his
was just
stupidity
stupid.
is insulting.
Yeah.
Well, that's as
Paying
bad
the
as Jerry
motherfuckers with a
Springer.
Personal check.
Oh my god.
Look, Jerry Springer got caught. He was the mayor of Cincinnati. He paid a prostitute with a personal check, and that's why he got kicked out of office.
But that's a prostitute. He at least got blown for that.
Yeah,
That's true.
that's
And a
Her name is
personal
those two
check.
very
Like,
different
you know,
things.
the problem was that she was a prostitute. He wasn't using the city's money.
Yeah. It wasn't using the city's money. It was just, yeah.
Now, okay, Jussie Smollett, and everybody in the chat says Jussie, though I hate Rachel. Jussie, juicy, juicy, juicy.
yeah, juicy spolier.
All right, guys.
You know,
So here's an interesting
1/3
one.
of the
I don't,
Oreo line. He's out.
I don't remember putting Prince Harry on here, but I was looking at a list of unlikable people. We have Prince Harry versus Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah,
Prince
fuck
Harry.
Shia. Fuck
Prince
Shia.
Fuck Fuck the crown.
That's
I
what he
mean,
said.
that for real, like in terms of like human history, like fuck the crown, like that's part of the reason why we're not as advanced as we should be. But Shia LaBeouf, he keeps putting his hands on his women. And I don't know. Now he gets credit. He went on Punisher's podcast, John Bernthal's podcast, and he appeared to at least be honest about it. So he gets points. But like, nah, that dude's a punk.
Yeah, I'm gonna vote Shia LaBeouf. just because it's Shia LaBeouf. So,
Yeah.
are we all Shia LaBeouf?
Fuck with his flag.
No.
Oh, you
Nick
got two
voted
Prince Harrys?
Harry. Yeah, and I'm voting Prince
Harry.
Harry because not only, yes, fuck the crown, but how much of a gaping asshole do you have to be to have the perfect job, which is you essentially get to sponge off of the tax-paying public to walk around in your little suit and everything, and you give it up for Meghan Markle.
Yeah, she's all right looking,
Yeah,
but she's not that good.
Dude, she was a supporting character in
Don't
Suits.
be judging that dude for he got.
She was a supporting character in Suits.
love.
She's not even like one of the. She's not. She wasn't even the hot. Fucking female assistant.
Yeah,
He could have had anybody.
Anybody.
He could have had anybody.
Yeah.
Helicopter pilot, war hero, prince. Not even going to have to deal with the king shit when Charles kicks the bucket. He could have had it all. And he gave.
I
it
would
up
have taken
for
that
Meghan
lifestyle,
Markle.
and instead he picked a chick.
Yeah,
from Deal or No Deal.
the dude was probably snorting cocaine with pictures of his grandmother. Come on now.
Yeah.
Don't we all?
No.
Oh,
Only
shit,
he can
sorry.
do that.
With his grandmother or with our grandmothers?
His grandmother, because she was on
Right,
the
yeah,
she was
yeah,
money.
absolutely he would. Shit, man.
Nick,
You know,
how many people have snorted
Let's
cocaine with
make some
pictures of
money,
Queen
you know what
Elizabeth?
I'm
Is more than one.
Yeah, but
Just put it out there.
how many of them were you know, her descendants, her grandkids?
3.
Maybe like 4 or
You
5.
missed another one.
Now, look, we have to send this off to the chat, and it looks like the chat is picking Prince Harry.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got Prince
Really?
Harry, Prince Harry, Prince Harry.
Really?
A lot of Prince Harry actually wins this round based on audience participation. So
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, he was
Daddy. That whole
Listen.
thing about his childhood was bullshit. Fuck Shia LaBeouf.
Listen. Also, well, I mean, yeah, the crown and that stuff. I mean, they're also involved with, you know, the island as well too, in the, you know, in the files that no one really. There's also that whole thing too.
Zombie Island.
Those don't exist, Nick. Cash Patel said so.
Yeah, we listen to everything.
I'm
we're
hacking
told.
that motherfucker's WhatsApp account. I swear to God.
Hey, the call's coming from inside the house, boys.
No shit.
Now, this is the battle of two musicians, which I don't think any of us like for any specific reason. So it's just down to personal preference. Who's the bigger asshole, Justin Bieber or Chris Brown?
Chris Brown.
Fuck with Brown.
Yeah, Bieber makes annoying fucking music for a genre that I don't listen to. But as far as I know, he didn't beat up Rihanna in a fucking limo. So Chris Brown.
Yeah, I can make jokes about Rihanna's forehead all day, but I am not cool with beating up your woman. So Chris Brown automatically gets listed right here. But hey, he made a comeback, and we're supposed to like him now, right?
No.
Here's the craziest thing we've ever said on the channel. Who's the bigger asshole, Bill Cosby or Cardi B?
Oh my God.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. Who is the bigger ass or has the bigger ass? That's the question.
Cardi B wins in that department, and I'm cool with that. But who's the bigger asshole?
Oh, Bill Cosby by a country mile.
They're both guilty of drugging people.
That's true.
The problem is Cardi B only robbed them. The Puddin' Pop Man was a little bit different. And,
A little bit more intimate.
Yeah, so
True. That's also true.
You know, Bill Cosby has to take that
for
one.
decades.
Yeah.
Come on over here. I want you to take a sip of my pudding pop juice.
Yo.
Real quick aside, I noticed something weird. Somebody the other day was going, you know how people talk about who's your favorite fictional family, like the Partridge Family, this one, or the Cosbys? They're not, somebody's like, they're called the Huxtables. Why do people still refer to them? Not the show, The Cosby Show. I get that part. But even in movies, they're like hanging out with the Cosbys. It's like, they're not the Cosbys. So it's one of those weird, like, Luke, I am your father statements.
That's interesting.
Well, we were talking about that earlier in the show with, you know,
probably
people
because it's called The Cosby Show.
Shit. You know, but people having the internet now and stuff, you know, that's that pre-internet part of our society, man. Like that weird attachment to America's dad. Like he's not the dad to those kids in real life. Like him, he's not really married to her. They don't really live in a brownstone in New York. Like, you know, that whole generation and part of our generation getting caught up in that shit. And that dude was a straight monster.
Dude, that show was one of the signals that it's time to turn off the TV. because I was like, oh, the Cosby Show's on. Ugh.
Yeah, it was a little.
I
too
liked the
sexy.
Cosby Show as a kid. And when it came back in the '90s, the late '90s,
That's when I did watch it.
Yeah, that one I remember watching.
All right, here's our final round of round 1: Meghan Markle versus Jared Leto.
Jared Leto,
dude. I think
Jared Leto.
Leto is guilty of a lot of things, particularly bad acting and making bad movies. But Meghan Markle is just so unlikable, and she caused Prince Harry to go astray. But then again,
yeah, but she doesn't have a sex cult.
that's true.
But she also doesn't have any discernible talent.
We didn't give Kim Kardashian points against that.
Yeah, but Kim Kardashian, like, we've all seen why she got famous, and we're like, okay, I can understand why she got famous off of that performance. Like, she's got one good performance on the record books. I haven't seen Meghan Markle's tape, so I can't judge. Yo, you have? You have access to it? You and your buddy?
Oh my god,
the guy who runs TKO. He's got you a cut of that tape.
I'm saying that wasn't Kim's best performance.
What was epic movie?
Oh god, no! Oh Jesus! Oh man! But no, I'm still saying Jared Leto. Well, no, Jared Leto did. Apparently, he did some stupid shit or did some like Jared Leto shit on this movie set, and he did it also on Joker and other ones he's been at. He gets very like, I don't know, method and does dumb shit on these movie sets, makes everybody miserable.
If I found out that Jared Leto to be in Tron was method and he acted like a computer and you had to like boot him up and type in commands to speak to him, he would actually be on another list for me of like best artist of all time. But yeah, I don't like the guy, but I would vote personally Meghan Markle because she's caused more damage than good. At least Jared Leto got his face beat in Fight Club and entertained me. So
shit, listen, I ain't never gonna.
You got to go to the audience.
He really takes advantage of the fact that he's famous to bang people. That dude's the asshole. 10 times out of 10.
All right, well, look, like Kendo said, we have to count the chat. So it's 1 for Megan, 2 for Megan, 3 for Megan, 4 for Megan, 5 for Megan, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, Meghan Markle makes it, so she's the asshole.
Damn.
That's crazy.
yeah, because I'm with Dion. I thought Leto started a sex cult. That's what.
Yeah, dude, that dude's fucking shady.
Yeah.
All right, guys, now time for round 2. P. Diddy versus Ellen DeGeneres. Who's the bigger asshole?
P. Diddy. P. Diddy.
Diddy.
Yeah, P. Diddy. P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Part of that's our video.
Yeah, I vote for shitty personality. I would go Ellen. I know Diddy did worse shit, but I feel like he made you like he tried to relax you into it. So
that's how he gets you to the baby oil.
Yeah, that's what the baby oil is for.
But Ellen DeGeneres probably just called you a bunch of shitty names and made you feel guilty and threatened to fire you. So I think that's more heinous to 5% of the population. The other 95%, well, Diddy's worse. So I'm going with that. Now, this is kind of hard. Who's a bigger cunt, James Corden or Kevin Spacey?
Spacey. Yeah.
It's
See,
probably
Kendo's
Spacey.
thinking.
Probably
okay.
My own personal fucking ire. I'm voting James Corden.
I'm going to vote James Corden just so the audience has to vote. That's what I want to do right now. So we got 1, 2 for Spacey, 3 for Spacey. After we get past 5, I guess we'll finish 5. It's 4. 1 more. Are we getting one more Spacey? I feel like this is election night. Come on, Ohio. 5. There we go, Kevin Spacey.
Correct answer. It really is Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, you. I just don't like James Corden.
Which is fair. Which is fair. No.
Mm-hmm. Very fair.
All right, this is difficult. Oh, we're back?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I apparently dropped. Sorry. All right, here we go. Who's the bigger asshole? Natalie Portman or Jimmy Kimmel?
Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel.
I agree. I can't say anything else besides Jimmy Kimmel's an asshole and he sucks.
I feel like the second round's gonna be easier than the first round. Like we had to weed through some neck.
Oh, of course. That's the best part of March Madness.
No, this is the best and most difficult one. Who's the bigger asshole, Blake Lively or Steven Seagal?
Oh,
Steven
Seagal.
Steven Seagal.
Yeah. Because I listened to a book earlier this year about action heroes, and they had a whole section on Steven Seagal. And then it started out how epic he was, and then it talked about how like Jean-Claude Van Damme punked him out at a party. So, like,
Oh my God.
JCVD.
Those two.
Yeah.
UFC tried to make a fight out of it.
Yep, they talked about that in the book.
Yep.
Jeez.
All right, guys. Next up, Jada Pinkett Smith, Alec Baldwin. Who's a bigger asshole?
Oh,
Shit,
Baldwin.
man.
Baldwin killed somebody, and then had the hubris to not take any accountability.
Jada continues to torture somebody.
I mean,
But
true.
he's willingly staying involving himself in the torture when he could have gotten out. That lady cannot get out of her grave because Alec Baldwin killed her. So I got to vote Alec Baldwin.
That's also true.
It's a gun, dog. Why are you pointing at it and pointing at people and pulling the fucking trigger?
All right, so Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin.
All right. Obviously, this is going to be easy, but it's funny. Who's a bigger asshole, Harvey Weinstein or Jussie Smollett?
Oh,
Harvey.
Weinstein.
Yeah, gotta be Harvey Weinstein, right?
It's not even close. Like,
No.
When it gets to be like Spacey, Weinstein, and P. Diddy, we're gonna have a fucking problem.
oh, don't worry. Next round is P. Diddy versus Kevin Spacey. First
fuck.
fight.
Oh, fuck.
Jussie Smollett is just a fucking idiot.
He is
Harvey
a fucking
Weinstein
idiot.
was evil.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He is a fucking idiot.
he was.
He's just a fucking idiot.
Here's a dumb one. This will go quick. Who's the bigger asshole, Prince Harry or Chris Brown?
Chris
Oh,
Brown.
Chris Brown.
Oh, well, Chris Brown. Yeah, Chris Brown. Yeah.
I want to vote Prince Harry because I want the next round to be Prince Harry versus Meghan Markle.
So do I. Really bad.
Let's do it then. Let's do it then. Let's do it then. Let's do it then.
Let's let the audience vote. Okay, so we got 2 for Harry. No, we got 1 for Harry.
Two for
That's
Brown.
2 for Harry.
Harry.
2 for Brown,
Chris
3 for
Brown.
Brown, 4 for Brown. It looks like 1 more for Brown, and then we're gonna sweep it. Beethoven. I think that meant to say Brown, but we got wait. What? Oh, we got Prince Harry. That's 2.
Oh, Harry's
on.
making a comeback.
Oh,
Harry's making a comeback. Come on, 1 more for Prince Harry. Yes, Harry wins.
Lone Geek voted 4 times.
Hey, this isn't the United States presidential
Oh, yeah,
election.
right.
This is world class bullshitters. He can
You
vote
don't have
4
to be
times.
registered to vote here.
No, Canadians can vote here.
Yeah.
All right, Prince Harry it is.
Democracy manifest.
Oh no, hold on though. We might have just fucked up because it's Meghan Markle versus Bill Cosby, and I don't think that's gonna happen.
Oh shit. God damn it, Jeff! You had one job.
Damn. Damn,
Well,
yeah.
let's see how this pans out. Bill
Can we
Cosby
play the
versus
reins?
Megan.
I think
We
I'm gonna
can
go with
reinstate
Bill.
rule.
I think I'm gonna go with Bill.
I do too.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna vote Bill on this one, champ.
Yeah.
It's 100% Bill, but I'm gonna vote Meghan Markle because in my heart I want that matchup. So
You know what we're
I'll
gonna
cast
do?
my vote in a losing effort.
Arguments that bring the country back together.
Hold on. You know what we'll do? We will do a secondary final round of Prince Harry versus Meghan Markle after bracket battle.
Got it.
Fair enough.
We got to give the people what they want. Give these people amp.
People want the lot.
All right, guys. Round 3. Round 1 of round 3 is P. Diddy versus Kevin Spacey.
Oh fuck!
Oh.
God damn it!
One has been charged with felonies. The other one should have been charged with lots of felonies as well.
Well, we're not going. We're kind of going by like public opinion and like the level of shit that they've done, kind of thing. I'm
gonna go with Diddy because of the additional video of him and Cassie, because that shit's pretty tough to watch. I'm gonna go with P. Diddy for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with P. Diddy as well.
It's Diddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Diddy as well.
Well, I would personally vote Kevin Spacey because I think one of the alleged rumors was somebody that wasn't that old. That's an alleged thing, so I don't have the full story, but I remember reading about that. So that would be the deciding factor.
I think
But-
I think our chat might go Spacey.
Yeah.
All right. Well, shit.
Should we
We'll-
let him
we'll count-
overturn the vote?
Bullshitters already said one. So
What are the stipulations for overturning a vote from us?
If we get 10 unique votes for
Okay.
one person, we'll have
Okay.
these rules written down. We're clearly pulling them out of our ass right now, but we have
I
one,
mean, that's
two-
that's a good one though. That's a good one though. That's
Yeah.
a good one though.
So
It's
it's
a good one to find out, for sure.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 7 votes for Spacey and 1, 2 for Diddy. Oh, there's another Spacey. So we have 8.
There's another
for
Diddy.
Diddy. That's 3. So we need either 8 for Diddy or 2 for Kevin Spacey to let the audience.
3 out of 4 bullshitters I thought overranks the chat.
Well, that is technically
Check
correct.
the rule
Dion.
book. I want ref, ask him, ref.
Well, it's taken a little longer, so we're gonna vote P. Diddy, but I don't think
Yeah.
Kevin Spacey's a good.
No.
dude.
No. Kevin Spacey's a piece of shit, but Diddy's on another level.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, Diddy was a fucking Bond villain or super villain. Like he was. Yeah.
He's Dr. Kananga, Mr. Not So Big.
Mhm.
I thought I told you that we won't stop. Well, you had to. All right, this is going to be an interesting one, but probably fast. Jimmy Kimmel versus Steven Seagal.
Oh my god. I want to see that fight. I want to see that goddamn fight though in real life.
I think Jimmy Kimmel could take him.
Oh, he's in way better shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like half his age.
Is he really
Is he
shit?
much younger?
Hold on.
Damn,
Okay,
the
so Kimmel-
chat
Let me
is
see
rolling
this
up.
shit.
This is a tank tread of Jimmy Kimmel's. Holy shit.
Well, that's my vote is Kimmel.
Kimmel's
Mine is
57.
Seagal. That fucking traitor.
All right, so 1 for each. Nick.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, Steven Seagal 73, Kimmel's 57. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so
My
he's not
money's
that
on
much
Jimmy
younger.
Kimmel.
Yeah, I'm going for Kimmel. I'm going for Kimmel.
Well, we had over 10 people vote for Kimmel, so I'll throw my vote as Jimmy Kimmel. Sorry, Steven Seagal, you suck. But apparently, this audience thinks Jimmy Kimmel's worse. Oh, this is a good point. At least Steven Seagal made entertaining content. I agree. I'd say
that's true.
a quarter of his movies are pretty good.
Yeah.
Listen, man. It hurts me to hate Jimmy. I love the Man Show.
Me
I mean,
too.
that, you know. So I mean, I get what
Yeah.
you're saying. You know, we all hurting, and we making the decisions that we got to make, and we're doing
The only
it together.
difference is
Chad.
the only
doing it
difference
together.
is Seagal has never apologized for his movies. Jimmy has apologized for the Man Show.
Yeah,
well,
that's
he
true.
shouldn't have. He should
No, he
apologize
shouldn't
for
have.
Late Night with Jimmy Kimmel.
That's what he should apologize for. I agree, but he didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is actually going to be a weird one. This might be the hardest one to vote. One killed somebody, and the other one did some other heinous shit. It's Alec Baldwin versus Harvey Weinstein.
Oh.
Fuck.
See? This is the real one.
Shit. I'm
Alec Baldwin killed somebody, ended someone's life, and ruined her, family. Harvey Weinstein did that to a lot of people, minus the killing.
yeah. I'm gonna go Weinstein because I feel like torture is worse than death. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Shit.
I'm gonna say this: Alec Baldwin is an arrogant fucking jackass, and he probably didn't actually mean to kill that lady. Harvey Weinstein meant all the manipulative shit that he did, and I feel like that trumps it. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
go with
agree.
Weinstein.
Yep.
Same.
You guys convinced me for sure. Like that's because Alec Baldwin needs a good rack on the jaw, especially since he killed somebody because he's an asshole. But yeah, just the whole, and I love Rose McGowan. He fucked her career up. He fucked a lot of people's career up. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, agreed.
So the audience picked 6 for Alec Baldwin. We got Harvey, Weinstein, Harvey. Yeah, it's Harvey Weinstein. We know how this is going to go for the rest of this. The next round, the worst fight in history. Who's a bigger asshole, Prince Harry or Bill Cosby?
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby.
I know. The cause.
Sad to say, but I think Bill Cosby in his current condition could beat up Prince Harry.
He'll choke him to death with one of those
Bill
sweaters.
Cosby is older than my father. He
And
is blind. Anybody.
Yeah, but
If my
Prince Harry,
father was still alive, they'd both be old black dudes.
yeah, but Prince Harry's a little bitch, so there's
He
that
used
too.
to be an Apache helicopter pilot for the British Army. I would say he had to get some kind of training for that. He probably can fight to a degree. He's just, a little bit, scrupulous with his,
But I mean, but Cosby has that one move. He's got the pudding pop, man. He's got
but
that
he's
one move.
blind as fuck.
You have
He's
to
not gonna be able
drink
to see
it.
where to
You gotta
stick
drink
it.
it or eat it. You gotta ingest it. The last time Bill Cosby could whoop anybody's ass, Jimmy Carter was president.
I was about to say Jimmy Carter was president. Goddamn, way to read my mind.
Jimmy Carter passed away this year, right? This year?
Yes, he's
this
dead.
Last year, I think.
Yeah.
No, he died during our Deadpool draft.
Oh, he did.
Okay, yeah, that would have been last year. It was at the end of last
That would
year.
explain why someone didn't get him, because I know for damn sure we were all
No,
like, "Hey,
somebody
Jimmy Carter."
did draft him, but before the draft is over, he died. He literally died during the draft.
Oh, damn.
And the guy had to repick because you can't pick somebody during the draft
Right.
and then they die. The draft has to be over.
All right, guys. Final round. The 4 biggest assholes are Diddy, Kimmel, Harvey Weinstein, and Bill Cosby.
Oh,
So
fuck.
let's get to the final.
Oh my God.
We're in the final round, the semifinals. Diddy versus Kimmel.
Diddy. That is a funny combination.
It's going to be Diddy. It's going to be Diddy. Kimmel's just a shitty entertainer all the way through.
Well, he will do anything to be famous. Like that's one of those things where
no, he won't do anything.
He'll play whatever the wave is.
Dion, he will not do anything to be famous. Diddy will do anything to be famous.
Diddy will do anything once he's famous. That dude, he will do. You can't control that motherfucker. That dude is a monster. That dude is the stereotype that keeps the rest of us brothers under the spotlight. You dig? Kimmel is essentially what he is the grown man version of like what JoJo Siwa is. Like he will just whatever the wave is, he's gonna ride it. He used to be in bed with WWE. Like that dude, whatever it is, he's gonna do it to stay famous. He's like, I'm that white dude that you like, and I'll say whatever you want me to say. You want what? I'm gonna say it. Just tell me, and I'll say it.
I need to do what to John Cena? Got it. Thanks.
Jimmy Kimmel is a giant fucking douchebag, but
he's not a criminal.
Yeah, he's not
a criminal. He's really only been offensive to our sensibilities in regards to comedy, whereas Diddy has committed some crimes, somehow got away with some, and he very well could have been instrumental in the death of a couple of famous rap stars back in the 90s. Allegedly.
Oh, yeah, there's that too.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of recency bias that would be going on where people are going to fucking kill, hate Kimmel, blah, 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 blah. Diddy committed some fucking crimes and then fled the country to try to avoid extradition. I feel like that makes you a much bigger asshole than Jimmy Kimmel, who got suspended for a week.
They had to coordinate storming his house on each coast of our country.
Right.
Yeah, that shit was that story was engaging.
Yeah.
So
and then he sent the plane with the evidence like to somewhere else. Like it was a whole fucking thing. It was a fucking supervillain move, is what it was. It was a goddamn supervillain move.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. See, we got 11 votes for Jimmy Kimmel, but I wrote this down before I said it. I said, if 10 names, unique, come in before we get through our voting process, that'll count as a vote. So it's the audience will vote for Jimmy Kimmel, but the 4 of us all vote for Diddy. So Diddy does go through, but the audience, I get why people don't like Jimmy Kimmel. I'm not.
Yeah, here's one rule I'll make. If we all unanimously go one way and the audience wants to go the other way, there have to be 20 unique votes in the opposition for it to count against us.
I like that.
Yeah. If it's 75% for us, then it has to be 10 unique votes. But if it's all of us and we're like Diddy and Kimmel, that'd be 20 unique Kimmels, and then we'll let it go.
Diddy and Kimmel sounds like Kibbles and Bits.
I know
Doesn't it,
it
Dion?
does.
But different.
Yeah, thank you. That was for you. All right. Final round of the semifinals. Battle of the sleep aid suppliers. Harvey
Oh my
Weinstein
God.
versus Bill Cosby.
Wow.
God damn.
Did Harvey Weinstein actually drug him, or did he just coerce?
He
I
coerced.
don't know.
He coerced.
No,
He coerced.
apparently there was somewhere, he drugged a couple. He pulled a straight up Merovingian from the Matrix Reloaded, dog.
Okay.
How do you pick the bigger piece of shit out of these two?
I know, right? This is actually the hardest one. It wasn't Alec Baldwin versus Harvey Weinstein. It was Harvey Weinstein versus Bill Cosby.
Jesus.
No pun intended. Do we just go off body count here? Like who did?
Oh my
more?
God.
Because I feel like that's
I
the
don't know
only way
that
to
to get the numbers.
Why don't we just let's let the audience take this one by themselves. Everybody's voting Harvey Weinstein.
I agree. Call for
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Weinstein
call
it
for the
is.
audience. Call for the audience.
We got one for Cosby. All the rest were for Harvey Weinstein. There we go. All right. Here we are at the final round. Who's the bigger piece of shit? P. Diddy versus Harvey Weinstein.
Oh
Go.
my God.
I know, right?
Oh God.
Damn.
All right, so
I'm cool with letting
Both of
this one
them.
go to the
Hold
audience.
on. Both of them
They
are
picked the
different.
champion of this one.
Both of them are kind of like adjacent industries, and both did like heinous shit to a lot of people.
Yeah.
all right, so the audience is already voting. We got 2 for Harvey and 2 for Diddy. That's 3 for Diddy. That's 3 for Harvey. Okay, the audience is
Oh,
deadlocked
shit.
right now. First to 10 unique names.
Come on,
gets the
audience.
win.
I believe in you. You can do this.
It's got to be Harvey Weinstein.
Will the
though, right?
tiebreaker come down to the bullshitters themselves?
Hold on, we got another Diddy. So that's what? 4 and 3? Another Diddy. That's another 2 Harveys and another Diddy. Again, this is like election night. Another Harvey, another Harvey. We might have just hit our Harvey Weinstein threshold. Let me go back and count. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for Diddy. All right, next one win. Oh, that was Diddy. Dildo Schwaggins. So it's official. The audience votes P. Diddy is the biggest piece of shit. All right, so
We do
think
it together, chat. We do it together.
I think the lesson we learned here tonight is a lot of people that are famous are assholes, but some are bigger assholes than others. For every annoyance like James Corden or Natalie Portman or even Blake Lively, there are real pieces of shit like P. Diddy, Harvey Weinstein, Bill Cosby, and Jimmy Kimmel. they're the 4 biggest ones. Oh, Kevin Spacey. Somehow, Kevin Spacey lost early on because of Diddy. So, there you go. Now, I would pay WrestleMania front row ticket prices to watch all of these celebrities fight it out in an actual death battle.
100%. 100%.
That's $30,000 worth of entertainment.
But here's but here's the thing: you have to include like actual weapons, like hammers.
Yeah,
and knives,
Thunderdome, dude.
like you gotta make it fucking brutal.
Mad Max beyond Thunderdome. Am I talking fucking Chinese over here?
I'm sorry, you were late for a second. That's why you kind of clicked out. That's why. I'm sorry.
I ain't click shit. They were trying to settle. Thunderdome for famous.
I heard him the whole time. I just was gonna let Nick be the asshole and just ignore Dion.
Will Dion get the table?
Oh, choose the biggest asshole. Is it Nick or Dion? Everybody's gonna agree it's Nick.
I never said I wasn't. I never said I wasn't.
Well, I feel like we gotta have a little bit more of a that damn world class bullshitter. That's one crazy guy who comments all the time.
I know, right? Damn clone
That's
Keith
our-
right there with us. Dion is a saint. You are damn right. Dion is a saint. Saint Dion
Yeah,
the
I might be going a little
Wise.
too far.
Well, Clone Geek. Well, Clone Geek. You know, we know we special.
He lives between both of us, so he
his
gets
opinion is biased
in the right way.
in the best way.
We had a super chat from our friend TLJ Screwjob that rolled in. It said, Dion, you got some baby back ribs? Nick, no soul food.
I'm not that kind of Asian.
I'm no
Right.
bitch.
He's the South. He's Southern Asian. They don't do chemo.
Yeah. Apparently
some
everybody
camel
forgot
hump.
geography.
Curry's fucking delicious.
It is. I just had some Japanese curry on Sunday. I might go back and get more this weekend and watch Tron again. So
Butter chicken is. I fucking love butter chicken.
I got 4 containers of it in my freezer right
Oh
now.
my
Dion,
god,
come
4
down.
containers? Jesus.
I bought a pack at
guys are
Costco. Never
fucking
ate them. Put them in the
posers.
freezer.
Damn, dude, that's a lot of butter chicken.
It was just
I
one
like
pack.
butter chicken and korma. Fucking eat the spicy ones, all right? Get the good shit.
I'm
Like
happy.
British
I just
people
don't.
going, I love curry. I eat tikka masala. It's like, come on, fuckers, get something real.
I just don't want any fucked up meat.
Asian.
Like, give me regular meat and I'll put
No,
a little
you
spice
can
on it.
have beef and chicken and pork in it. It's just, you want to kick that spice level up a bit.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. You got to worry about the other ones, like when it's like lamb and like shit like that. Sometimes it's
No, you have to worry about it when it's made by an unscrupulous individual selling it outside in like a cart.
That's true. That's very
That's
true.
the lesson learned tonight, folks. Be wary of
Yeah.
food carts.
Yeah. If you're gonna buy the lamb yourself and make the curry, it's a different story if you're doing it at home.
All right, it's time to fucking go. Is there anything else you guys want to say before we
My
go?
friends and my fans have broken me. I can't. I'm broken. I'm just gonna be giggling the rest of the fucking night.
Dion has
You guys-
officially
You have done
gone
that to
slap
yourself.
happy.
I lost it at the he's Mexican Asian.
Asian?
I love me a good Majin.
Asian.
Majin
No,
meat.
I don't hang out at Home Depot. I'm sorry.
And now Death has gone bye-bye, Egon.
Man, you
Yeah.
guys are talking about curry recipes.
Stone Cold
You
Sober,
guys
too.
all of you guys broke me. I could not be serious for the rest of the. If someone was like, "You need to take this," I'm gonna blow your fucking brain. I'm gonna be like, "I can't." I'm gonna sit here and start giggling. I'm broke. I can't do shit. I'm useless right now. I'm useless. Y'all got me laughing my ass off over here.
So now we know
Sound a little
Dion's
bit
breaking point, discussing curry recipes.
Yeah, apparently.
Well, next week, folks, I'm going to be sharing my recipe for Japanese curry right here on the channel. We'll get one of those little burners and we'll do it right here in the fucking office for you. It'll smell
Oh
like
my
curry
God.
for a week, but whatever,
Yeah.
man.
There's something wrong with all.
Whatever you
That's
use,
what
whatever
we're
you
all
do,
about.
don't use the turmeric powder. It stains everything. It stains fucking.
I'm just going to
everything.
lie and make a
It's so
pack
good.
of gravy
It's
and
so
call it
good.
curry.
So good. Oh Jesus!
Create your own and call it
Killed a person. Killed somebody. I'm like, God damn.
It stays in the toilet, they say. All right. This is an interesting episode of the show.
I mean,
if
don't
you guys
don't,
like
don't
this,
need a fucking container of it. Then let's move.
Oh fuck.
We were rocking some really good content, and now it's gone completely off the rails, and it's Nick's fault somehow.
that's
Yeah,
okay.
well.
It's the end of the show.
God.
Everybody expects an implosion, a
Yeah,
glorious.
my
dumpster
face hurts
fire.
from smiling so much. Oh my God.
Well,
Thanks for listening, folks. If you disagree with our bracket battle, tell us why Kevin Spacey's a bigger piece of shit than Prince Harry.
yeah. And if Meghan Markle is truly worse than Bill Cosby,
They should just play our show during election night. Just break everybody down and listen to some ridiculous bullshit cultivated by
hey, next
who's the
election night,
biggest asshole.
hey, next election time we'll do this with politicians. Who's the bigger asshole?
I'm-
We'll just
I
go
can
that
dig
way.
it. That would be fun because
Is Mitch
especially
McConnell still alive?
Somehow.
Unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately, yes.
Oh.
He's still alive.
Yeah,
Even
Turtle
though
Hitch
he
is still
had
going.
2 mainframe crashes.
Yeah, he's apparently going to retire after his term is up now. I feel like he might retire from life before then.
Yeah, exactly.
He's definitely got that look of I don't know what I'm doing here or where I'm at. every
He's
time
had
they
it
show
for
him.
20 fucking years.
He's got that grandpa. Do you know where we are? Look.
Well, I think we'll have to play our show out with Mitch McConnell tonight.
Holy
we
shit.
have a Mitch McConnell button.
Do we
So,
really?
folks,
Yes, we do.
you've never seen it?
He has.
Oh, yeah. Because it's just when he's like,
Yeah.
We barely
All right,
use it.
folks.
I don't know.
Thank you for watching tonight. We will be back next time with another episode. Remember, next week is Tron Week. We have a video on Wednesday. I might have a new video dropping on Saturday. And then, as you can see, the content has been moving up. I got a new way to make videos. So beyond that, help us make Stealing Solo cross some of our big goals. We'll let you guys know what those are real soon. But until next time, folks, thanks for playing and thanks for watching. Be smart, be safe, be cool.
Where Mark Hamill kidnaps us.
He threatens us with prison, and you know what happens in prison. And that's honestly why we accept the job. We're like, we don't want to get raped in prison.
We have to keep watching videos of Turtle Mitch give speeches.
Yeah.
Oh god damn! Just C-SPAN all the time. Like fuck that.
I'll do anything to avoid that. I promise. All right. Well, be cool, but always be excellent to each other.
.com.
Mwah.
What are my thoughts about what?
Running for re-election in 2026.
That's
Did you hear the question, Senator? Running for re-election in 2026? All right, I'm sorry, you all. We're going to need a minute.